It's time. Your favorite host.
24/7. With all your favorite music for you.
This style is hot. Stay tuned.
Danko abapa onsime edu. Me mamu aha echiamo. Mamu nyina so akwaba. Hey, ana mu na mo mami akwaba. Me mamu akwaba. Ene sabu na mo bo mamane o. Muna some can stories no try me. At the end I see ya me call ye. Madam Munina say some here chiriboko na makwasum dwemu. But me do opportunity na me am shishimio. One more antigen test na chese. Test the results no matter. Sama ye PCR no de bibia boko me America medu kotoka no am so me antigen na results yi so won ma na mse nti say eye positive ana say nkofo am dem ko isolation en me ba no sa na say de be 2 weeks na me say abiem share sa Nyaminku wa tamfo yakwa Ensio be ye boday Ekoya mapa Mesdames ase edo bibia anso ase dwumedie na nyamedia o epize fefodia da chi mekon meja ho Nyana na kwa miampedu koi Enti yaba eni ebedi nkomo ni amenti mi anka bi nyina me hese na metimi aka bia ensam no kra se mama me hwe enade ani ahwe Meja ma ade bi so ofie o ade bi anka me de bramo meja no ofie ntiwe no eye ekwan so ade amede bramo meja ofie ntiwe mabolos munyina mabolos ni amede eba no aka ofie mre fi
4 3 2 1
It's time. Your favorite host.
24/7. With all your favorite music for you.
This style is hot. Stay tuned.
The best radio.
News on your #1 station.
Weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Digital and on your smartphone. The radio is hot.
Meda na see I say yes one wakakanya me abo mama me Socrates afat na see we studio no hanum say wa hanum say another small bedu so hanum say and Richard Boateng so and na we ba be kan sa Socrates I say
Kwasi boko
Arnold
yes boss
nyamam saying
nyame adom boko na so
yegu so
nice one welcome back
thank you Richard
Javan
na sadie gu kwemi akwaba yeah dia ntuma na den na dia gu kwemi mo Facebook o mu hu no dia no because na say me hu say am say uko function bia na ko be bia na gu kom sa what the paper we ni mu fifiri ana
dabi manto yes we me inu
I'm for na so in
FDGG as the president
oh okay mukuo no etie for mu nim FDGG
Film
FDGG.
Directors Guild of Ghana.
Oh, okay.
As part of the sword, no necklace.
Okay, into way more or less like office, no.
Office.
Okay. Yeah, Akwaba. So great.
Yeah.
Now, my main shots infused many sound.
Okay.
I think so there's a story be a me who or me buy me who. Graphic Showbiz is a publisher.
Okay.
Don't Dare Us. Giba. Musi yes. Musi Giba for you then.
Oh, Mpacho. Say Uka say don't dare mama say Uka don't dare us Giba.
I am just reading the story. Why?
Oh, okay.
You don't pretend as if it's a headline.
No. Is it to be honest with you? What the two platform so no? And I mean, but even a no crown put me who Giba said I can say don't dare us Giba. No. I didn't. I saw the don't dare us no, but I didn't see the Giba side too.
And he don't dare us no why and a more dare mono.
Oh, not me can about TV stations any content producers
So maybe you didn't look at it well until now be say no ashedashin ye the idea to ye.
Oh, and I make I say
because don't dare us film classification committee to Giba.
Oh, okay. Me pacho. When I make I say
but you wanna
okay. Don't dare as film classification committee. Oh, Giba. Okay. Man share I see to be honest with you.
Okay. And in patcho the idea to ya hwenye because this year okuta dibria emusu one here say obi the crater bi ba beto enim na say sign one hwe detail ni year or the bedo asukwa enti patcho ya na hwenye right. So don't dare us. Boyemu asem ne say pa.
Oh, anya I'm say Kofi dua ne frame me bisa me about film classification so far what is going on and me man baby the free challenges ayenya and engagement with the
microphone ko anu kakrama na okasa chief yeah me too yeah
into no me man chronology of the events baby free and yani giban so engagement first we decided to deal with the stations themselves and give a to free and say oh members ni be and say complain about say we are coming at them after them and
give up for no members ni be omuku mano complaints abremo
I call giba
okay call giba
no so ne to free
okay
and you nyom ko say
that was when time no
over by a year ago into your drink it a meeting series of meetings engagements and your law net no and also operations at least the industry operations no senior tier how mrano ye nyina ye betimi operate mrano in a way say ye nyina ye betimi ye ho atoyen into a year back and forth about a year until we all decided we fix a date.
So mrawo ho no mu a chese enyama bia ye de to abonten fan audiovisual nyama enyama ye share mu ekuo no ye classification committee no mu tumi mrama mu tumi I say mu tumi hwe sa nyama no ansa na ye de to abonten it say bia TV so any screen so ansa na kwakoto okay ntie no hu dwuma na mu die na mu ka che giba for say
any giba di nkwenti no mo so no set TV stations omo wo mu dwuma die ne se na ye tie no any se na mra ne so tie no nti for all this almost a year no na ye nhihye a ye nyina ye pekwan ye befa so a mra no betimi a work smoothly for them nti no ye nya finally no ye nya ye chemu mienu say independent content producers ewo ho and ye what TV stations nen so okay nti TV stations no ni agree and say ye the regulations
dia na mo gina so na mo di chemu mienu
o said ye share content na ba TV so no
okay
ebi wo ho a eye TV stations na ye yemfa say UTV omo ye midnight show no friend say red lights omo ye ebia news omo ye entertainment United Showbiz. These are in-house productions. And your work productions are pop outsiders at the bromo. These are films, music videos, adverts. And you're outside and at the bromo. Inti ya chemo mienu. Good. Now, ya chiromo say, yenina eti ya huansi say, yemfa classification regulations no emma omo na in-house production no omo a omo nhwe no mo fan guide omo ho so omo ye omo in-house production na omo fan guide omo ho. The next stage is that they should look at their guidelines and they should look at the guidelines and then inform us of the ratings omo de emma the various programs na omo you know to say you know red light say who share ratings no send your guidelines ni tie na follow under 18 and you know who I wouldn't say this one falls under 18 so you inform the committee say your program we send it here ratings e wo huni enti near de no am monitor mo that is what enti now the amayen no and ye de be monitor wo so yenya santi ase ne bibia ewie. Then when it comes to third party content no you decide say look there are a whole lot of content that are classified by the old board omo amayen sa content ni na report ni na say file ni na ewo ye ho into films are classified in so no yenim. So what we did was that your core TV stations no omo ewo content omo to the down no omo my list no ya checking in na ya classified down no ya more report and say film we no ya classified down on this ratings into mo hwe so no mo schedule mo hu kwan am be fa so am be schedule per the regulation na dia mamono then ni yen classify you know munchre owners of the content no mo famre because if you are not the owner if you don't have the right we cannot classify it for you into munchre owners no so no mo famra into that is where we are now yet we abo as say yen rolly law no in kakra into you starting with the in-house productions no whilst we work on the third party, engaging them and all that, kakra. Send your baby, yen create me who send you chaos because send you run it here no. You can see ye insist bama ye be create chaos because a whole lot of content with TV so say near you can so bia yen this one so many no ba see it me classify ni na answer na ye but ye ni omonti ase no koba ne say ye nye ne kakra ni roll in and no na edrum pempenso bia ye di your friends and regulation na mom some of the TV stations are abiding by it after abiding by it nso no ebinom nso bu apayo omo sheda say omo nko by nia ye di amom no they are not going by it ebia awia 12 o'clock no be ye content ratings near 12. Meanwhile, per the regulation na dia no. Throughout the day, you can show content that is universal audience. PG, from 5 o'clock because parental guidance. See parents will fee, and in the wisdom of the committee, from 5 o'clock, jume upon parents could do fee until you content be a PG. So started from 5. Okay.
Oh, send your bayan come on in your tintin. Me sure say san come on ye didi bia kama. But same teacher nyam kind graphic showbiz publication said don't dare us. Which means story no kanya HS giba for money omo edin komo. Enti ase bi ye adwuma. Na wo mo eniyama bi ese so omo ye. Na niama esese wo mo ya na niama bia mo di gu akwan mu niama esese wo mo ye no enya ade a wo mo ye sa niama no
we are expecting them say omo members no membership no e be engage
and you can story na bro fumo say me fan say they are not being responsible. Okay, their members into TV stations are not being responsible. Is that the issue? Say
yes, that's the
and
issue.
She share na mo call ye no nya ade a giba for di so
Giba is made up of individual TV stations, fine. No. Then they are not going by it. Yes, that's the issue.
Now, is it the case? More classification committee, no. Munsushi say every TV platform be a Giba member now. Because why Giba? Because now Ghana Hanum say there are so many TV platforms and our stations. menye sure so be a Giba member. Inti adentina Giba adentina I say Giba na mani so mo no.
Oh, ye ni nsan Giba kwesi ye me ka ye enya si ye ni san obi because ye sha se ye nim say enye obi a na ye member yes. But the association na wo ho no ye respect association no. Inti omo to am sa frɛ ye krampo no yen ne eye de say fine omo yi omo nim say omo ne yen bank inti no ye mom that respect and I make say almost a year ni ya to ye boase ye mom that respect na pa because they are the association responsible or recognized association wo represent majority of the media houses no. Inti no anya se ye ni san o na se bibi no ye respect ye mo ye de mo pa na mentimi entina se nso nka se omo nya hwe even the engagements ni krampo no ye bia that engagement na ni o ma engage ye ko ho a se ne ye nyina ye de respect ma sometimes discussion no get a bit heated based on one or two people omo kan ho no wo bon se nye uko meeting a enipa be ye 7 a mienu bi wo mu a bia bon se omo views no na ede ayiba ni nyina yetimi handle
mami wi sa bakra man or den so me nyina dwenche na bia Richard ni so so obeka bi kakra ma je ono so de is the talk kasa no enya de ya yetintin dodo
me mo de
I said so great I said mo kasa dodo say emra ye di tumi bia ma mo pese mo de adwuma mo fa mra ne adwuma mo ntimi mra no so mo fa nya adwuma mo ya nwe ho ya hwem nwe na because ekwakwa em say ekwakwa kasa tintin dodo
meti wase pa kwesi meti wase
enya menti ase am pese mo ye sa na ekwakwa ye wo
kwesi sa na ekwakwa ye but enu nso no me nso meka say I'm the chairman na is also part of the strategy make can say the committee you know ya to ye boase because uni obi a wa sheda pese oye difficult ya dia so ye bit strategic
mpacho chemu ho ni obi a wa sheda I say
wa sheda
TV stations na sheda eno mo ye
okay for example UTV UTV program mitimi frere Roger Dion
Jamati TV station how share Ghana and UTV.
Oh, me share UTV pa.
And only the only TV station.
Me say me share UTV pa.
Me say the only and only
me can say because example
kasa mu bibia UTV. We appreciate say o share UTV ye da say. Say o share. But when you na sisi a wo ye no. Ntimi fa we ni TV station ba ko
person. Me fa me say
I say we ni UTV dodo.
Yo mate but emo kasa na me kan me say ma me ma example UTV enti example na me ma no enti na nya say bibia na UTV but ma me ma example UTV mitimi hu see yi program ne ma frɛ Roger but yama mo guidelines no regulations no na dey ntira mo yi content we at this time which is wrong. Oh sorry me ni omo be kasa. The following day obey the same thing just say aye ade to so
sana see ye na
there be anya sa
so people mra so dia na mra na kire se monye
dia na mra na kire ne say first education what am I say
okay
first education ne woman warning enti ni aye ni nyina nso no I can show you a file ni aye ni nyina nso the various warnings education ya call ye ba TV station ho ubisa oma ye ko TV station ye ne om kotena ase ye kyerɛkyerɛ mu we have pictures ye ne TV ye wo ho a wa ko TV station wa watwa picture oni om tena ase in case se ubetu anamo bia ochena in terms of legal process you must give evidence say papa judge ma ye we onipa ne ka se onimu a wa ma evidence say onim on this date me friend, this is the time. Me man say warning. Me man say enti ne oye na me de na begina hanse no. Enyo bi afa ne ye call back ya kokase na menim. Enti ne aye ne nso no kwesi me pa cho ye nim. Se ne a enema ekoso wo man mu. Wo betu anamo e wo mra kwan so no. Afa no bi ba be frɛ wa kase. And I think oye say ansa. And I didn't ra munye say enti we want to cover.
Okay.
all those loopholes.
Mate.
Ghana near one.
Mati mami man odem brem na home so kakra na minti ono so etie for amutie with the graphic showbiz publication be on here Don't Dare Us film classification committee na sa committee we no ebia mo a yedidi ho nkomo a cheche mo adekuntia committee we ba Ghana edemrabi aba samra no by 2016 Development and Classification of Film Act Act 935 samra we ena ma ho kwan se esi committee bi na eniama yede ani hu ye hwe TV show ye yi sene ni ade we ni be hu bi is a video ni music video short films any other ones be a ka ho saying say sa committee wo mu hwem no mo ka so okay ade we obetimi yi no sa time we untimi yi no sa time we obetimi yi ewia e bia desio manaju desio na obetimi yi da bi we de ase film dodo enkoda sa bere wo mo hwe TV ana enkoda hwe nti untimi fa nto abontin sa time no dwumedie no eno ho adwuma ase so mo ye no komo na bia ba beto dwa ye di anod mamintie yeah so ketakasa
yeah for me I think say the back and forth and the seemingly show of power example headline we did Don't Dare Us I think it's unnecessary. You get a feeling say give for a person or committee in Jumaeding kind of committee in super such almost say any power law is in our bosom. It's a bit me actually where the power lies. Back and forth and what now these two are two critical entities. Classification committee and we here and just like you read it was derived from the law. Na regulation bibi when here pan boss because the regulation there will be room for chaos, anarchy, any confusion, and that's how come we work regulatory organizations are more ensure say order, discipline, industry and so committee existence a key. Giba also as a crucial entity also looking out for the members. So two critical entities we don't need this back and forth at this stage. We here back and forth. I can understand your frustration when you say they should apply the law because you have the law. It's a back and forth, no kasabe rebeno and but also understand Safo where he comes. He says say who apply law no gidi sana hadring. And obey only may hadring and time mobile first no. A lot of people oppose move although it was backed by law. And I understand. For me, I think that it makes so much sense. So integrated law gradually. Now he talks about the fact that a systematic. First of all, you educate, then education will be better. You still go on and educate. Now it come now about application. Be apply. Then you now what they one abim, what they want in the beam now then you apply sanctions. For me, I believe say committee in Aboagye. I mean, I need to applaud them. I didn't know say work to this extent where to a point where television station more in-house production committee they say listen we want more assessment more ratings and get back to us. Under normal circumstances you are not even supposed to give them that leverage. You are supposed to tell them say listen I have my study with in-house productions rating in here bang, but because of collaboration coordination any communication na person bibia no eto kwanso internet I'm just sure say committee no in the right frame of mind say listen enye gidi a collaborative effort. So let's give them the leeway, let them do their in-house ratings and report back to us. Now, economy. But send econo, I might agree with you. Say, listen, say education na kind. A few warnings and so now still now we are still where we are. Now I say
I'm sure say one of the questions I asked Mr. Akona said, so brebe ni my home. I the best sensitization, the man for who any education, a brebe ni man. Entina akwa am okay, a ya kasa tenten.
Yeah. Now I'm coming to agree with your point. Say education it's been months. It's almost a year since I did by education I fly around all over. Now I'm getting say from Safo say one is and so I spread it across. What are you waiting for? Now if education a few warning signals and so then apply the sanctions. Because law no because now already don't let the likes of Kwasi say more kasabe because you've done everything that you have to do. You understand? Because role I'm playing.
I ask him,
No, but you see, you represent a lot of people outside.
Who call the likes of Kwasi no? No, I meant to ask you about
Yes.
Send me Jina Homa Bibi.
Exactly.
No, send me Jina Homa. I say a man for big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not make us say the likes, you know. But you know you.
Okay,
You're representing a lot of people with the same.
Why so say we should go all out?
No, but he's right. And
starting
the people,
from somewhere.
why not?
Uh-huh.
Because the law is in your bosom.
Yeah, you're starting free if you
You see, if why you're there, so you're not. It's not as if say what's starting here now.
Say we say who na secretary dio.
Because what do you say?
Nya we nya no ni ade here. Tie nya no de kan na
I'm na superman. I'm make say yes.
Can jai nya we.
Because what do you say? Me ko TV station bi. No mo yi Black Sheriff music video.
Black Sheriff no so no de bia o kan wa say ade. Abrante no ayo de.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
there be music video. No music video. There be no music video.
There be me can't me the massive.
I say then there be how the UTV is. There be how become music video as a Black Sheriff.
They say they crying me can be.
No,
there be
oh dear, very mukakra.
Okay.
Once we UTV example back now the Angel so back. Now the Joy Prime.
Okay, for Angel TV.
Who can story now? Or it's not refer to Black Sheriff.
Exactly.
No, story now some na me can you Kwasi.
There be me just
say story now.
Since a music video you buy there be a Black Sheriff.
You can promotional.
Yes, and I say into the odi more there be a most undi do
no kakra. Be Kwasi ya true story.
Oh dear.
Into me example using the same story.
Mintiu.
Na me call TV station me no more education in ya me try me no na omo yi this music video. I'm sure I'm say one music video we technically no these are the challenges with it inti enye bad na emo time amudi yi no ene ye wrong inti me pamocho from here no monti ase say mo inti ehwa no mo frɛ omo MCR what is no mo kire omo say say ade we mo consider we ni o inti no time amu yi no wrong unim say the following day your monitors no oba ko hwe ya no asend me picture just ni omo kan ye no me more example bi o me te hwa omo kan ye no the following day no mo hear the same thing we akete no mo sa enti no obi say no what do you do
Apply the law.
You apply the thank you but we have evidence because your call near no twa photo na e omo nim ni enti na twa photo no what you say but me do me apply law no be kan si unnim a ne mama evidence unnim enti Kwasi.
Okay, Richard, minim say bia di wano betuma kakakra.
Yeah.
Mitio, yanko.
Before say me ko man ke video. Fantastic.
Nkre. Microphone na meni NG ho. Kasa, yeah.
I think say we baby ayedru no adwuma akoswala. But I don't know from Sokwe in the decks so if they really give themselves an action plan before they took off. Say, okay, January 2020, January 2021. Yeah, yes, see. January, February to this, yeah, yes, see. With that outline, no, say education is meant for 1 year. 1 year. To only obey kasana, that deadline, no, is exposed to the person. Tama mude beya ship so wa. Tama mude beya ship so wa. You also lead it.
And you are Richard do DJ chi no ma sort na ha.
Tama mo de be ship no so e wo timeline so. E hon mo ni action play no. So as an institution you are what you are. That's the job you're supposed to do. If trying to I see the lobbying like the institution that is to enforce the law is lobbying the perpetrators not to break the law, and they are doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm China dosun.
Yeah, as a omo crocro, omo fumum rano. Say, mamum fumum rano. Once a momum fum, but mona yesumum beshe. Nasa jumedi we nkoso.
Idea be kase because e be more the omufisi okay sisi aye education yes sensitize a man for ne pese omu hu ye pese omu sua emra no omo timra na se nhihye no nie enti na bia I say okay omo krokrom no saying
that make me feel say ka omo draw action plan and they do deadline bia na onim say we say we move to her enti dia wa print the one print ye bia
no assume say omu ni bi
Ose.
Who assume a idea who say be omnibi. Say be a omunshi shares okay.
I mean, Bisana me bisa se bibisa wo ho a.
Okay.
Ka uwie nkyerɛkyerɛ na odu baby a afi obɛhwɛ se amanfo bedi su no. No mo ndi so a. Se wadu baby a obɛhwɛ mba. Nti obia by that time you believe say per your action plan now every stakeholder are aware of the law. No obia so agya tum say emra abas foforo ni and emra ni say so ni bi crap na unim say obia ko to act ni bi and now say the kind of kokko stations no ebia distribution of it and now we engage you say buy the art, study the art and know what it is. Then unim say between you and the stakeholders no there is that clear open knowledge say this is the law. But say no anyhow na ekoye random visitation as and when ubekwa visit it from the institutional point of view no there's no deadline to ship. To when do you start shipping? Among for best expect say hey fear say kon there omo chiwa yadu ko there should be say you know the institution will play its role as it is because authority this is GTA ye COVID-19 restrictions GTA still restricted cinema operations not to open. No cinema operator was operating because GTA has put some measures. Tama GTA decided on baby no. It came
okay so abiding in general but omuna ebi omde show mun sa wo yeah
say yedi anything am ebo GTA because ahono yedi show mun sa say omun hwe so and amount for didi atema for cancel bebe yen si ni twafo nyina yebu fu ya but GTA ejina ani na so say de nhyehyeye ne tie no sa na wo say ejina kopim say mreba ya yi omu nkomodie mu e ba say afi yebetimi ebie mu no na omu ebie mu enti NFA as authority as GTA and say mrebi wo ho ne NFA be ye adwuma NFA should act as the government because any association.
Okay. Mami ma Socrates mbem kakra na mimisa no because we be very important question sir. Action plan e bia mon hihye Socrates e bia afi safi de umo bia tiase mabohu dewuro afi we ye de si honum say 50 June kopim next year July ye de cheche mo ye mama timra na se mo hu se mra beni dwuma ye ba be die ni committee ni dwuma die ni yes indeed afọ ncheche de mehu bia mwako aprobon mo man ncheche ni bini ade but opposition say specifically more action plans okay ye mam 1 year after 1 year nye besie ni Senate yes okay
Kwasi your action plan your ne dia tudwa ene ye nso ayem fan tudwa strategically because like you said no we are an enforcing agency o strategy ni bi ha o ne a o de be ma public no ena o ne a ene wonim say the timeline so bebre aba we came out with 1st June 1st July timeline we know why we give and we be say from 1st July and so ye 1 year start here 1st July no near more start in-house productions any year no now we are moving to the next phase to make sure say whilst we are enforcing nya omo in-house there na dia mom no making sure say omo by 8 no now ye hwe say ye be rope in third party classification and so as say ye was cinema halls and so making sure say cinema halls no ebe bibia ebe ba ho bia no eno so ne classify ya engage cinema halls no ye ne omo edinkita ho kakra ho enti kwesi ye wo roadmap ne there ye wo ni nyina and we know say enema no say ne only say TV stations no baby a omo slack kakra no ene hayen enye ye pe si ye de obibie bi ko gina court there bi ye nya ya ninka obia ti ase na chese ya kono toti na decency aba terrain no but send ye kono there me say we need to re-strategize Kwasi
Yeah, that's it. You know, see, I'm saying now, there are some of the stories, and I'm saying, BACC, my person, with my drink chair home, the view of some young make sure my drink or home, saying now, yet me, if we are about your main topics, be a PC, home come out with media. So, entertainment review, make out say a cap from for that, Mamma, saying, I would take a you don't must papa, cap from the only sort of more, not to say what the same, open home appliances, papa, phones, papa. Jesu to say what do we need chair honum sia one sabe can be kama. There's this issue I've seen the story say me sure say tie for amutie nyomtofo hene nana kwame ampedu aka nchine go atwa nana mo onsedo na beto dwai say nana kwame ampedu atwa nana mo onsedo story back could be on one is making rounds na the big story no ha me kakra minim se mwehu a matia nyumtuni akohye Japan a granting interview and akohye Japan say nana kwame ampedu free mu no what the sobo no de bo ambulance e fresh wo mambefa nana kwame ampedu ko hospital no ambulance ni delay ye enti minim say national ambulance yi bi no frɛ ye dia. That's the first thing. Eno mpo de na nyame yi kakra, but the most critical one and crucial one am fi say mi hu MBB besi ne maintain wo hwe ntie from pamcho so matia hu bibia na because I've tried searching say bia me hu say okay nyame ba be kan bi o maka hu bibia ne tosu bi ye akosha Japan kan. The second thing o kan say Subuono or the Bibo Achimota Hospital. I say Achimota Hospital for no moku nana kwame ampedu. Ninya na say omodi nana kwame ampedu do Achimota Hospital no. Omo bo punu bing doctor no. Omo ko bo doctor no pum bing omo doctor no pum doctor no. Uni ma dia me no or sno or hwan kromo e say doctor nada. O si na doctor nada. Enye menum asem nyam nam kan ko se Japan say Achimota Hospital wo mu no kan no man na kwame ampedu free mu yi because you do Achimota Hospital no na doctor da na asem yi o kan ye ko be say ne be ye num ni o be 5 days asa hini mente ye nti na me bisa say mpamcho Achimota Hospital for say mo te men kan wie ya na Ghana de che say ne ma bi ho no a you fano troka because hospital be this Achimota Hospital na se mami nyumtuni akase wase mo ona mokuna na kwame ampedu because doctor no wo duty no mo hwe doctor kro no and Achimota Hospital be si na wo mo fast statement bi amba mi hu se o ma ba be ka bibia se ni akosha Japan kan no boa ni akosha Japan kan no yes ya sase ye nhwehwemu just say this country phobia home I say biante chocolate unti say me
there be mentie
unti
there
oh you've not read it
no
that Akosha Japan said nana kwame ampedu ne wo wi nyina no
there be mentie
I'm surprised your ears are not on the ground
no
was soon uniform
our form baby
anyway ni uniform
our baby means me who baby
but me busawo sana tiema onti ye uhu ye ene no me ba be bokra chiro no ate me bo ni na chiro but me busawo sa question we
me hu ye menti ye no de
ti question me busawo na ti question me busawo me say sana tewo Achimota Hospital me say e ko be 1 week ni because bem say 5 days asahini me kan of you sana tewo
okay me de kakra experience kakra menya ewo aban hospital and government hospital
yeah
okay so government hospital they are no expect say response na ebeba a bit slower than ye nyina expect because yeah
I think they are some now okay.
Sometimes there's OG clarification from baby na HR e call free obi na ye ko bisa na ye report no na ye ko ye hu meeting ni ye a year and ya clearance ni akoye ye niema bebre Into no minimum said by all means say idea almost decided say almost be responded there any by all means me sure but be almost share ne enya dia kra on be person be die because ensem obi abeka no be die so a bia na wadaje be bo wunya daje mfanya adwuma bia I don't know
but we concluding honum dia me kase me twema na me boa so a hospital Achimota hospital any say doctor da obi I mean nye obi ki akosia Japan mtuni unim no onye kohwe aban bi onam kwanchan bi odo odi atudwa interview Gina TV so is online all over that Achimota hospital doctor nada
and I make can say
and I will say ensem nyina na obedi akira
no Kwasi mpacho asema me
kan entina me say o concluding part
no say me kan no man kan say nsem nyina no obedi me say bia omo ye omo processing nim say a government institution so a no an individual cannot just come up and come and say na dwen anase ni onim be go through a process from HR department to ebia ombeseti committee bi ni niema ni akoji clearance ni niema nsan ya be choro report ni PR department nso abe so mu ni niema what ma say enna bi nso a ombeka say oh bia omo hwa o kan no wa nti no enya asema eya asem bi nti me ha ho bia na me de shas we me de qualify asema me ka no because minim because there are so many issues about institution bit me can say assembly mu menya dey see so there are so many issues about institutions decide they are not giving currency to it happen anything I don't know yantu ye bo say if they deem it say so mo be year no on be at the right time so mo wi investigations and na omo so bi omo feel say nya dey a on be handle in public nso a eno nso no omo adwin mo on be nti no Kwasi voice ne de minti mu ene me hwe ene me kan wo ba bia minti se bibi kra posa akoso nti that is my view.
Okay, my name is Richard me nim se bia we hu a ba se me ya making senator
yeah you see me hu ye minti so and on the side of the hospital no I will me assume say said them tie ya minti ye me hu ye so Chris ye very exposed to the media on te hu ye ebia na emba out so loud hospital no crap beti normal be respond inti me no I would think I will assume say information number out ebia bebia akoso Japan ko kan asem no obi am picking it up and emani trendy and emani enrich out to the authorities inti we will keep our fingers closed cross and see say information about out na ebe dia hospital no so be definitely obe ya no say ban say e was so ya no obe ya no.
Okay. Me share say voice meet me abonate here for tea na mo anso metie bi ma Arnold na me musa no Arnold me nim say we hu sa story and what interviewer akosia Japan grantee here what can say na kwame ampedu free mu Achimota hospital doctor no ye do no wada no say doctor nyese wada fa mu frɛ na doctor da enti can ho bi na kwame ampedu free mu what because minian mienu omo monti omo hu bebia
oh mate I mean I think it's one of the most trending stories after Nana Wuye. Now for me I think that's a very wild allegation. Now so be na the cause of death and will be the to doctor hospital and as a personality beswa that's wild. And to me for me I'm thinking say it's been over 42 hours.
It's 5 days
It's
about 5 days.
It's 5 days man.
Yes. And not granted interview.
I'm surprised.
Not okay because you step out briefly but na me issue ni say me one say Achimota hospital up till now because I want to so Ministry of Health Ghana Health Service
ambulance way.
National Ambulance Service. These agencies now more PR communications, PR department near day. So I'm on tell me worry kakran say son of mine no just say I say because just as all can say this is wild. Obi say Nana Kwame Ampedu wo ye no because at my hospital na doctor on wada. Up to 5 days near hospital number can say look Madam Jansen who now can Dr. Bianaye uni any evidence via Jai Achimota Hospital now Dr. Bianaye and we are quiet.
Yeah, it's unacceptable because after 5 days, almost a week, you'd expect a quick response from all these entities across Japan, from if ministry overstretching Achimota Hospital. Dr. Kono are involved, and no Achimota Bekavano. Ambulance, national ambulance. I don't know the right way for I think that after almost a week, you would expect some responses would have emerged. Now you see, there are possible reasons in here. Responding. Say, I'm sure say they are taking Akuso Japan's allegation with a pinch of salt. That's one. Oh, Munyano, she's just blabbing. Two, they are also not giving it attention because there's not been any uproar after Akuso Japan make his allegation. Because Koye Obi Fufro, and I'm not comparing, I'm only stating the fact. Koye Obi Fufro be and Akuso Japan make his allegation way, and a few disturbance, a few uproar be emerging. I'm sure by now they would have responded. So one, because they are thinking, say, forget her, she's just making some noise. Two, because agitation biano and arising out of Akuso Japan complaint. So they are like, let's just a bit to go off. But for me, I think with this entities reputable entities are allegation when cap after a week dear. I mean there should have been one or two responses. So it's quite unfortunate.
Okay. All right. So me second voice nenino. My memo netifo Munti bi na yensambra. So krika so person tie nenino. Me so say mo bi nso mo pese mo tie ye ne o kind yenti kakra nembra.
Aniomo. Minya easy. Nana Mpedu has been my father for the past more than 35 years. Because my mommy free mono Odmija Nana Mpedu. And he's been a father to me. He's been everything to me. Now my team and Tiasempa. She said losing somebody like this is not a joke because he's been there for me. She said, maybe I'm the neka. Na oyare kakra. Na te sa homachina te say insom no ambulance na mantem ambulance ne ambulance ne ru hantem na ke de ne fa chimota ye du ya chimota hospital ba omoka cheminyanum said Dr. Nada e do biaba hospital Dr. Tumida ti omo de ne ko bebe na de ne ko no e wo Legon honum no so mu du ye no omo yade pa but na te say we jemori into T4 na hwefo etia ampa na kwa Mpedu the first nyum to for me na Mpedu odaya wan sorry
na omo purchase na delay bi wo kwan so ana.
Yes, there's a delay. The ambulance didn't come early and then they do achimotan so say Dr. Nada ntino take him to Legon no omko do it. I said doctors and nurses no mo yade pa they did everything they could. New hospital now messy one but he gave up his ghost. We've lost him.
Okay, so Akuso Japan say UGMC for the one we are there. Legon Hospital for no mesino, one we are there, homodin, but Achimota Hospital, the woman ya dear kura na Dr. Nada. And there's a story to online. My Joy online is okay, the source. The person who wrote, I think, is a pitch to CBD. So I'm sure with my journal, says, my dad will still be alive if ambulance was timely. Ampedu's adopted Santi, where adopted son of Nana Kwame Ampedu, the late. Now, see, one of his adopted, I'm just reading portions of the story, and I'm feeling very important. One of his adopted sons and sound engineer behind most of Ampedu's songs, Nana Da Costa, who spoke with Joy Entertainment, is of the view that if the ambulance had arrived on time, there's a possibility his dad will still be alive. Quote, it came late and they were aware they were coming for such a great man, so they should have done everything to come on time. If they had come on time and would have taken him to the hospital on time, maybe they could have sustained him, he said. Now, another hospital in Accra, they had rushed him to earlier, left him unattended for several minutes. According to the son, when they got there, the doctor was sleeping. They tried to ask for assistance, but to no avail. Enti bakuni ninyina asem wase womo efre ambulance we want ambulance number meduntem nti ambulance buy no na chese nyama eya ka chire okay yensom ye di ondu achimota hospital so a doctor da so great wait here no makinkan stories so online my online now.
But metie no question bi akosi Japan bisa no me hu sania me ogina so de kan say enti doctor so oda say obisa so no say doctor di onye ni pa sabi enti onna yi kakra sometimes asemba say ya the emotions efra ya kan sania ya ni but metie ase so mukobo mo ane doctor no so oye nipa ebia no wa bre ebia doctor ba night wa ye adwuma anaju ebia 2 am asem no mo kan yo wotena se be ye 10 na obia ma case bia ma no ti hosa ebia by all means na there
so good.
Yes,
I know say you okay sabi o ebinimu ne obeya adwen but to the bia enyama bi won so a ye kan sin a enti na ye niama so aya na ye sei oko night aya na to the bia mtem busa me say I then a pilot for no fly be say one night bia na etima mo makwa be da bia obeda be 2 days be 3 days bia so no wasanko ano sa no ye no madwuma na te o if you am to me time say but I'm say omunim adukontia waba night and I know say a lot of these people will be fine omuhihye understand me work send you see canon no please
okay send you see canon
radio show
baby me duru ya no me say
doctor no night yes bra waba night
okay and I me say waba night wa ye adwuma e bia 10 obia ma o matena se saa obia case bia mai around 2 am asem no can you so ye ni pay by all means na be fa netni echi kakra na e be fa oye nipa kwesi se ne otie bia ebia o ni ameka nyina assumption because me nim ebia wa ye
o de twen odihie bi da odihie be side no ko ho na no abeka ne okay twen odihie ye de ni du achimota hospital na doctor da be ka kire nyina se doctor no wa bre 2 am obi ama nti onipa so da
I didn't tell me can sem na me qualify na ya yi qualification free mo no na wa can sem no asio there's a reason ya me qualify sem no I didn't tell ya yi qualification free mo
me say train o de toa no abekan ya kan radio so say 2 am doctor bre wada
me say bia na koba ne sa doctor yenipa obebre oti hosa to nature there sometimes you can't cheat it enti bit and na betimi afa na ni so kakra and no betimi aye the issue o share inside ho no ye nyina ye nim nia na o ye wo enti kwesi we dey metwen na report na ba ebia na o ye operation ye nim enti e betwen ana ye nyina ye ntwen na report so mo be ma report bia ana say some idea to you be respond there I'll prefer than say me so me ba begina o ni ma condemn ade a minti the other side ya ti one side pe but you ti the other side you ti the other side nso a e bi no betimi a shape ye ni kakra kwesi
Okay, so Ola Atnase, Mamema, ono so menyene dia kakra. I'm sure say obanya na sugu so. So yeah, share. I mean, me sure say be awati. Akosi Japan. In some of the R2J and story. Ne banon so you say ni adopted son. You okay? Ambulance a year late. Doctor Yeswada.
Boss, when says see, especially when it has to do with the who are most of the times nana emotions womb. You know, so obi, you know, within that same period, no, a cancer mana yet the yetini munu. Yani number one. Number two, uti any cancer anymore. Say ambulance for no from or mammy druntem. The time I will how many time on bedru, you know, you name how many minutes or hours that about between that time. Ebiana and I'm saying we yamushishi wuntino. O frey I will expect the next 5-10 minutes they should be there. Baby I know about 30 minutes. It's in the be or to her or mommy doing them. So AB and nana the emotions are baffling can we could now listen to her again and she says well best take it to the Kakana. On the doctor side, minim hospital no doctor Bakopena no because I see a bony pluma no wada. It means the hospital no doctor Bakuno, but to the best of my knowledge, I don't know the size of the hospital, but mostly nana you other people or more, even if there's one consulting doctor, the other people will to me ako normal etimi ashe one son a doctor ba. So say not doctor Ado, not doctor Nayo. I do not think say ABI she has a full facts. Me ni so full facts no. And that they so critical. Yes, it's true. We nipa, bra, we nipa me nipa. Ye adwuma ye bre yeda. But doctors there you want more night. And you want more muko day. It means a doctor chrono canon or yeah, you throughout the whole day, and also a night shift doctor. It will need to investigate the issue very well and know said the work can no cry. And this I want you bedin and no asmachi near Quacobo Musubo. Now if you have a nurse who said baby I'll call Program doctor office. Ebi a senior nurse office now as a doctor because they won't pray on you know. Why do you say doctor? Every one of doctors why busy with the same hospital. How you be one it's you know so bet me about the year. Then we'll be able to position the whole discussion very well. Okay. All right. Minim sound or do your voice no anything bibi out of a kawana yemfa no siname me fa another issue here.
The article me fancy no Ulane Sokrit said doctor to me that way nipa and blah blah blah. And I totally agree with you. See, say we sit here and say doctor to me that we be to me that because of nipa. Now it's just like awful plane. Like example now outside here. Now pilot is supposed to oversee the aircraft, take off and landing. We if you autopilot, or not say all manage. Now I done crash here. You come and sit here and tell me say we nipa or that. I mean let's be fair. If the doctor is supposed to be, and I'm not saying, I'm only assuming without admitting, the duty not a night duty. There's no excuse for sleeping. Because when you say lives are at stake, and it's our night duty. No? So we should not make excuses for the fact say a human nature. Then what's the point in actually saying say that doctors have been called night, they've been called morning, they've been called afternoon. And see if the doctor is responsible, let's kind of send it here. No say or nipa no ya bibi ahye ne sa enim so nipa but ya man bibi so on fine onye into our treatments no here to actually do the work no he has to function. But you see, I don't know where this is coming from, where we say ambulance as you say Pacho correct me because the last time I checked and Safo when we're close to the man, you see he's been in coma for almost a year. No cray.
Since November.
Almost a year in coma. So,
in coma.
Yeah. He has been in coma for almost a year. So that I
November is a year.
But we are going to another November.
Next month is November.
Hey.
Yeah. October, November. We are going to another November. So yes, almost a year. And see, I sympathize with Ibusanfono and what they went through. I mean, but the impression is that some hot blood, come on, you enter your boss and get the facts and answer about to make our best.
Let us see. Well, so let's see which of issue, there's another issue. I think, and also tackle me fancy kakra. Just maybe we can just spend some few minutes on this particular story. I know about Aboagye bi Aboagye bi I see a friend no mo nim say mo amotietie for mo amoni gi Ghana nwom ehun Aboagye mo be hu no. I seriously don't know much about him. I've just said that meaning dinechi too much, but meaning so to Kofi Jama. Na the story I hu ye na. Just want to put that one to you there. It says I was a pallbearer before doing music. Kofi Jama. Pallbearer. Omwa on say omudi asa obi ewu ye kwa kosie no na de ne to fundaka no mu a no me kukuresi o mabeti so na ombe yi achia ombe yi keche sa bi omtimi kecha na omni efu ni nyina santan no omda form omo dresse omo shishe suit ni sa niama no obe fa na se coat suit na omudi asa ne kaka ho ani ne ka ho na ne story no. The reason why I take him kakra na I say okay me can be kakra ho no is that what kind of story now see what him say wa femu pa Kofi Jama wa femu wa security wa adwuma bebre chese pallbearer adwuma chese wa so many na enyom to adwuma no say ade ewo no mu na to de bi kra na man for sire no adwuma wa so wa security o golden tulip ni golden beam nyina jeja am say beam hu no mo sire no eto de bia mrantie ni mama wa isisui obo so mpese edwuma bi so okay mpese mi edwuma talo minyonku bi de bia so obebi so edwuma on de chese minyonku bi so aminim no ono osi opese oni UN for edwuma enti de bia wona amse you umana adwin bia initiative bia de be man bia koi one father ni opese oni UN for edwuma enti UN maya de bia nimsu team ba na baka say masem na ko eke oyefun ba me da say enti Kofi Jama story no anot ma me say so I don't know say bia wa follow no and the story in 70 bia wa kan mean and then the for me I think that they should read it. People should in some say when people and I was me by me the book be by debut a book be amateur. Okay. In fact, my kind just 2 chapters na me kind so far. Minya daje. I am going to read it, but so far the 2 chapters in my kind I'm enjoying it. Now only one back through book. There be. Oyanyum tuni. Now I was just inspired when I saw it. I was like, no, I will buy this book and read it. In fact, my top hard copy, my top soft copy. Okay. Because I feel that yes, you should just This is I think it's about 2nd or 3rd book I watch. Oh really? Nyum Tunin, yes. And I just moved by when I'm saying Nyum Tuni doing this. Yes, because I am man for Nyum Tufo and we mu dear. And no other person than Rick Ross. Oh yeah. The bestsellers. Yes. On any books are actually exactly. The perfect day to boss up. Yeah. A hustler's guide to building your empire. If you better say yes, me I don't mind things like this. I don't mind to publicize it and to advertise it. And Kofi Jama, Utiemia, o story no, Maza, Pobi, yes, Pobi, and this is Rick Ross. Ni story no is about even COVID, and you know some of the things that he has to go through. Yeah, the health. And yes, near death. Exactly. Experience. And how he's making millions. Yeah. As Nyumtuni, and the target. Yeah. And some of the things that he says, even the first 2 chapters are my kind. Yeah. You see, say, and I know for people in the show business, you should get a copy of this book and just read. And you also will understand some of these things. And Kofi Jama, Utiemia, and I'm sure a lot of these artists and people in showbiz, they have stories like this. Maza, it is about time you guys got down and make a story, a book.
Say I like your comparison. Na your book culture and your reading culture no so no from kakra. So then it means say o befato also. We encourage you to actually document almost stories no. and put it in books in the keke kawono, then the better and also to actually support. Because reading culture, no, I mean, remember sometimes we're gonna say we'll do a magazine, but reading culture no conform. People do not patronize money bio. It's more about social media, internet stuff, and so it's good. So we even talked about say a soft copy and hard copy, and so I like the story seriously. When you brought it up, I'm like, wow, this is a refreshing story. Say baby your fee, any baby we do, and he's not ashamed to actually talk about it. The fact say, Paul Bearer. Or see that before that they became popular, he was. You understand? And why security? There was part of the story. I say, oh, mates need to meet him.
No more. Yeah,
no more channel.
Yeah,
the mates need him. No,
more
like I the security uniform. Gina going to the golden beam. No more channel, no more money tape. But then he was still grinding, you know, and no need the KK. So it's a very touching story, very inspirational. Na me bona baso. Because Kofi Jamal is very talented, and he's one of the new school guys. The talents, varied. Songwriting, performance, and then what he came to do on UTV the last time. You know, he's up there. And for me, I think like you said, this guy should document almost story. I quite remember a few weeks ago, the vice president called function me over to me because you do politics now. And now I catch minister call a certain painful horse or call Muslim painful no chom say now get rich SARS syndrome no abedoso. Inti catch youth no normal, you understand?
Sakawa
business the KK can they should get rich syndrome no quick syndrome na adoso. So a be a harding for the vice president to actually step in and admonish say a certain pain for Muslim clerics should actually be speaking to the youth about SARS syndrome and for Kofi Jamal to also say in the story say listen, when you're easy just about you actually have to go through the mill, struggle to actually get to where it is. For me, I think say story when should be documented. Now documenting so we are here to push it. I think there's one inspirational story I'm really excited to say
Well, so maybe last one secretary I'm narrated in so I can be, but before again, just to add a bit about Medical Krebi Rick Ross story my kind. There's a part be I won't say Rick Ross Muamunim Munsu be amunim no. Evander Holyfield ni fia na what team or said that I think the cost of about 20 million or maybe some this is no. But by the time on be see fie no crab we na ne boxing bono adepo na ni sika sem enkoyie. And na sa fie no say JP Morgan for na toy omo foreclosure and omo toy and omo so eton the man recross.
Yeah.
JP Morgan for ton about $7.5 million. And na recross in super I think say 5 something million. Now, recross is what told fee no. The reason why I'm sharing this story is about and until I'm saying artists no bet me kind they should read this book.
One title Boss Up.
Yes, the perfect day to boss up.
Yeah.
Or say or told fee no who say Evander Holyfield. As at the time I feel no call for closure no. Just yencha grass. I have I had myself mobile dia mum na bugu so. And no I car $500,000.
Yeah. Close to 1 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't know the noti. Or so to fee no.
A car or day for grass.
No, the reason why I'm talk.
Yes, to take care of the grass.
To take care of the grass.
Oh,
more, that's close to 1 million.
No, my family namin ko more.
Yeah,
Say who's Ola? Ubedu mpempeso bia.
Yeah.
Then na aya say baby I do it there.
It's a whole yeah.
But udu say udu mpempeso bia. Ni aya answer okay baby I do it there. Na mi ola pa ola na mi
me ba be so moy machine with a whole acreage of land.
Osi ono ohe no okinkan sa na me no say na kwa we to fie we ade ma ye ton ye gi fie no o lose fie we because of a can nyama. Enti me ama akoto machine here
tractor
osi otimi ama na me twa so na man for na no mu Rose ucha grasses ano
o secha ye dia ma won fa kwani wa ucha wa dia
but osi say akwa we boka $500,000 to twa grass me metra fie na me so me lose say fie no enti niam bia mistakes na even the holy fie there no or try say on repeat that same mistake.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you follow the lifestyle of some of I mean, I understand the showbiz. Who follow the lifestyle of a showbiz for ya? Because you know, no so story be okay. Or so got to him to me be ato nam ni fufu ni
baby. Ewo esrai.
Yeah.
Or to fufu 20 Ghana. A punching kwa 500 Ghana. A punch.
Ayana. Me feel say you exaggerate.
Oh, no cry. Yes, you could the order.
Me feel so exaggerate. But assembly nyina na say say asro hwe no ho ansan wanwene bu. Enti eto de bia ye tiase say e show base. Ena mo ye. Ye tiase. Untimi nto iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Onye premania.
Untimi nto. Obia
onye premania.
Ha. Uni empenifo bi ni mu man mu hanom say e bia omu business enwuma nko mo bie ye kan ebi mu properties me go bo bie din ye kan e bia properties omo nan ya omo wo nyama omo wo every day bia sika e call my account mu wo show upo show back one na onya bia be $100,000 na $100,000 Ghana no
covid back ro anya bia mo
covid ba ye shows ni ho. And so, so person got iPhone 13 Pro Max. Ola, I mean to you.
No, be at the affair of TV. Then over my quota asem. When you premier near and kobo premier bra. Because unim, but with a mammy started free a recross any coffee jama, you know. Nikremu anod. Most of these young musicians, you know. Nasenana may try to list those who are making the waves and a more educational background, and I'm realizing that most of them know SHS leavers. Okay. Or they also try and study way. Most of them, especially most of my interview on SHS, and they are doing well. Most of them, the reason why SHS no mudi jaye because if you yet. But because when you say adwuma no nye ne to nko but me story no kran so yesika. But I also do not agree say a year book say you're reading culture na from Tiento depending on the person. Like somebody like Obietse Sakude, people want to know how he started. The real story of Sakude na Brabo, Stoneboy na Brabo.
But my main can we
okay.
Abia recross or the book. But okay again book na or just or no and I know these things, but I mean, he firmed it up. Say, CCR all over the world, and to four, their prime source of revenue, shows, mobile. Yeah, their prime source of revenue, shows mobile. Into a concert in the Adenisana, Sikano, Into you say even at the COVID, and some of these ideas also during the COVID time. Who said the shows now were cancelled, and your booking show, I didn't even know, sir. He has a lot of businesses.
Yeah.
And apparently, there are fast food chains in America. Akwe owns even Kwakwe say half of them.
And then a week or so ago, we be a man is 16-year-old.
Yeah. And
be a business.
If you look at the business, the idea is be a untrobu kukra ola.
Invest.
There now there.
We've had this discussion several times here. Sikane bano, what did they use the money for? And the excuse we always give is Sikane and Tama. Ebi eba ibusumi bedi be 11 months and sane biaba eti by 11 months I know this canary. But I'm sure saying a word advocate, people should read this book and read about these big stars. But Ghana for Mranti ya no mo yanyumi. Bebre war stories. Bebre akọ ahunhia mu pa na nyame de o ma be peace abri. But them say enye ne na bia wo kan wadwe beba so a komun nim se o story ne yesika on his own. Aye betimi atwero.
Fache me wala. O kan ahunhia mu. Eti from Fache but ye pese efia bibi ye mo ebe fa bibi no. O kan recross story na. Baby o say ni fie no atono. Te fie ne si Georgia honum say Atlanta honum say. O say se ni fie no na so no. Un say ebinumu adwene se recross there say by now or da pool mu eno akofa ma be 100 na womo ehu no hu.
She said we no music video mu no.
I say on the contrary. Say if you know so to see ho no. Obetimi kind the number of times you cry be out the fi ho. Or say other hotel more see if you home see and
okay, because of a juma no.
Yes, because of a juma because he said he was always on the road. And you say be if you need to know akobuku hotel keke but a juma na mo akwan to because of shows akwa no. Nti dey bia other like hotel. Or see yes, there are days he has fun. You have fun. Ojine ni those things. But
after hard days work.
I see ne mark baby or person or hate no.
Onyandro.
I see nya COVID equal na cancel the shows. No target is at a certain $100 million mark.
Okay.
COVID na best kata bibia. And you say anything of story.
Motivation. SIA advice. SIA atene kwanya. Say ye nyina ebetimi asua ne afa so. Sene ne ka no sika bia e wo adwuma etimi start enye 200 Ghana de ne bi. Sika bia wo adwuma etimi share. Eti ye nuan manyo tufo no mutie no. De shuni unim yemfon so nie. Ye pesikan kakraka ansa ne etimi ayi bibi. But it doesn't always work that way. Open kakraka no unya da. Because unya na udi so me pekese no sabo na ohu atwam. Ana wo hwe so a yenso ye industry na nchen na nipa ho atwam. So wani anya dia. Etino afutuo ne say kakra bi abenya no betimi da start bibi because it always has to start with one step and then you move on. And now we set here recross the stories ni bia there are very very bad moments I watch him. I want a problem. And I think at a point in time he felt like he be enyum no onye nche. Eti nana dream na de menye bia me invest de menye because anyo no betimi ayi mama and nyame adom we invest wo nya ba nyo no so da so the edi scare ba. So it's a whole, institution that we have to all apply to study. And I'm glad I would yaba. Maybe yempemre what can that but I'm still na unyanye. Na yempe business for be investment teachers be no matter na yen go through our challenges and find solutions to it. When I say we were thinking about the same thing. How do we invest the little we get so that we don't come out and be begging when we are old? I think we should open up the discussion with time. Now, me educate young Crawford so that we don't meet this thing in the next 20 years. Because but finally on Kofi Jama, I think say personally I'm proud of the boy because me I was a BBC for an interview on Saka music. I was listening to it fully and I was like, oh, Okabrofuye. He's I don't know his level of education, but he's very intelligent. And I think he has learned on the experiences he's gone through in life. And yet some of these ones are game boys. Mobile betonyum normally are legitimize Omwajuma. But he is not like that. And you'll be an all story. But he has a story we need to work on.
Kofi Jama, Socrates.
Yeah, Kwasi. Well, let me Omaka Nyombekan, but my main free one angle say Kofi Jama's story and extraordinary story be. And just say me disregard, but a lot of these boys are around, they have similar experience and I say be almost free baby and na almost be drew baby almost one. So almost come the actual no more year. We footballer with Chastela. Say no autumn shoes be and they call the stories around that area. So they call Olympics Trading Park. No moana or just say Obia was story of free baby. But I will also use it to advise up and coming ones now. Or my imagine say almost say wadam for no person ye juma UN no. Say omunya UN ejumana nature so mum page maybe into be person ye music. Into music ne hit ya and also nya chance any music and de be out studio then one or ye. I think say they should take a cue from this and know say most of their colleagues no omu ye bibi kakra ansana be drew baby a omu betimi anya hits. So Kwasi we dey say mini and maka just but I want to take the other side of it say nipa bebre well these kind of stories.
Sure. I mean how can them know your dream say but I think say near person film ni say my massa in some way go waste. Shouldn't go waste.
Yeah.
Say
I think
all these stories.
Documentation part of the problem of this industry. They be American documenting our your friend is saying legends any some of these stories no I think say we are lucky but when him Kwasi yeah lucky no I think so almost lucky pa so publishers you know publishers are also can also go to these people almost say there is a market there almost say there's a market there in common so betimi approach e bi no normal ape you you may not be the writer but they can get you a writer sit with you and then write
story
no actual publishers can also come in. I think there is a market almost tapu in
Richard Kakra meet you.
Yeah, I think that for writing there we don't have it and we need it even in the film industry here. Yeah, we paying for be mudin, but you need writer as to how almost 30 years put Emma Abedu be even we can boast of say Ghana best Betmark say yeah the first country I shoot to film on video technology, video camera. You need documentation to that because at the time Zinabumu omudi VHS video VHS camera video crap nobody was doing that because you can't just do that. But yeah. And it's one of our fundamental structures in the Opera Square Dum Kumasi Ghana film industry. It grew on it. And the whole world is now even shooting on digital. But you need that document. I bet me a pride here. You were the William Akufu. Nema will go through to keep us. Alaji Sidi Kubwari. Nema will go through for even Ayalolo, the movie, no, to have a cinema premiere for the first time as a video film. You need documentation. Because say Obisha no I can said you go through. You need anything of that. And your entertainment writers no, you need expertise of music writing, film writing, fashion writing, let's say even performing art. You need writers are almost expertise.
Diana says a second enti untimi nkancha no se no pa na okasa no don ye ti se bia entertainment nkwan dia se nka ba na nka Aboagye Joseph enti o say
long time
but you know say I see sports say Ghana Chrome before ni specialist in sports journalism but almost leaders now at the time were able to groom, organize people and trade them into it. Into the industry, you advocacy. Leadership can work towards that. Structures can be put together to groom people into that expertise. About even legality in the entertainment industry. Ghana, you need much of that. You need much entertainment lawyers. Into musicians have any problem among themselves. How to sort it out at court. You need that expertise. Lawyers on bebem obi a parity movie now kochino and now music now kochina. Udbeko police for crap know how to handle it because we need expertise in our industry for journal writing or writing articles or books or all these stories for the players. You know, it's something we have to encourage. The way forward, we have to encourage it. And get people to be trained. So like I say, you should be able to invite maybe a business expertise bina ombe mayen how to start it all afresh and as all together. We need to move forward. Ya kechi ewo education the whole country entertainment system ni na eba educational structures na ya kechi. Into here that capacity building in literacy into our craft. We don't have it.
Okay. When I say Richard, so Kofi Jama story be no na be case study ejina so ye dey share on one person crying and say so critical and so anyum to for bebre not just be anyum to for pep. I'm sure there are a lot of you people in the showbiz industry. You also have a story you can share. Shasi na dwen ho kwan ben so na ebia betimi enye bibie film. You sharing the story to inspire someone obi ebetimi asua bibie film ebetimi ahye obi nkran na enhye nkran keke na kwese okay maka e de hye obi nkran keke ano sa but ade a usan nye bibie film tisenia recross die why so Kofi Jama we say we love you.
Yeah. So let's do this. Jamal, come with the sauce, with Jana, my soul. Make it ball till we fall, make it ball till we fall. But I come with the sauce, with Jana, my soul. The swag, that shit. Let me get the flower on my chest. Let's see it,
we just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. Kaya dana suya tifu ye be we just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. Kaya dana suya my brother, move to the top way harder.
Ain't Kofi Jama Koso.
Yep, I said get it bigger all night long. All night long. Yeah. Joe, boys and trip, boys and ten. Pulling in the Benz on Jai, we did it. Mommy from me, I don't think. Since I came, class, I'm dig it. Yeah, one thing. When they got the gang, we pulling with dig it. All and 4 and 2, say bomb by my bro. Boys and trip, boys and ten. Pulling in the Benz on Jai, we did it. Mommy from me, I don't think. Since I came, class, I'm dig it. Yeah, one thing. When they got the gang, we pulling with dig it. All and 4 and 2, say bomb by my bro. We just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. Kaya dana suya tifu ye me we just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. Kaya dana suya tifu.
It go on rough street in Achama get to need the beef for a failure. Says I said you say no but who modern cost cookers went to me and read ya. Your friend me say cause we priest my jai for month for na me could test ya. We paid for attention but mujina artists many one when they bet to me and Lydia. We've been doing this best for a while. Once I come and rap a foul, you man so panty your pressure be foul. Fans I'm supporting me money how. So when me nya some dia to weni, I saw brocha me the mensa weni. A time of Vienna me swama kodi. We am go send when if you come in. Inside outside a castle. No show me Air Force crew moon bustle, manum so tussle. Still with the hustle, sick and income, my brother, was my G's for Timaba Jama and the Kama. The Pacoya to Shawama, Modia, someone on me, I shall not come, me Piscada be a many times on the drama.
We just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. Kaya dana suya tifu ye me we just wanna get it, we don't want no trouble. Kaya dana suya tifu.
Bema mi sunim dia kwa brana mi choji boom. Sia bontina be shed the bad rush new cool. Inside outside, outside one side, inside outside, one side, Bema mi sunim dia kwa brana mi choji boom. Sia bontina be shed the bad rush new cool. Inside outside, one side, inside outside, one side, yeah.
Download exclusives from Kids. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everyone and all.
It's time. Your favorite host.
24/7. With all your favorite music for you.
This style is hot. Stay tuned.
The best radio.
News on your number one station.
Weekend.
Me buy no, I'm the buy no. Yanko in near to us, studio no hanam saying, Richard Boateng or hanam saying, I know that's Samoa Bay do. Ola Michael and Soket Safo. Okay, there are two main topics we are pursuing anyway, but I just want to ask you two things we not person you are say. Say now chi a Lumba birthday. That have fans for you. Nia know the mobile studio no say by force. Some will be Jumedi or Mubedi. We'll try and speak to them, but I know. Okay, send me call you. Maka issues in Bebre. And then by in fact, Nyaman Dorso.
Yeah.
Until I just give you one opportunity
to
any of the issue. Some of those because in some people are more kaya. Na me wo.
And yes, that's it because
and also so perspectives no.
Because me too have been away for the 2 weeks, so I'm not current. Yeah, so we'll learn it.
Yes, you are away, but you are listening. I know you. I know you.
But
if you know,
last week now how?
Last weekend, yeah.
Until last week, no, if you're the bar, Halifax here in interview.
Yeah.
Hey, get no casao.
Oh, bro, for the Okaso, yeah, we know America to Okambro for.
They be on Casa or Camera for so Casa.
Okay.
It's a different.
So say Casa, say Ghana, see out here, say Obi Casa or Casa. To say be and send you her.
Any Casa or Cow.
What kind of how I was can no. Now, Quack be a
okay, say and send a bit said yeah. Oh, say we did not Satan now we a listener.
Back what kind a pin make a cry. Or show you post or G
$5,000.
This cities or dollars?
Okay, dollars. Meaning say Chino Baba correct in there.
Dollars okay.
He mentioned dollars, yeah. Yeah. Also I give $5,000.
Maybe I don't person can see this.
Una bet you $1.
Sadia na secretary to be a maintenance. Na secretary now ni ha.
No otin na girl no ti ha.
Enti ada na etiefo abia omonti na obe go yes na confusion. This is radio. Enti we say one say so can $5,000 and then now yen.
Me say me mo dey man say $5,000.
Okay.
Me dey so can so oje 5,000.
Okay.
But ask $2 or cedis nti na me bisa.
And you bisa and CC and ubisa.
And CC and me bisa say o can $5,000.
Yeah, I say $5,000.
No me bisa.
I say $5,000.
O come di nipa okasa. O didi mi nso a okasa bebre. Nti kasa de eno
but I mean, unim adia ba kwa na me feel so okay. Enya wawa. Senka or charge push $5,000.
How much is $5,000?
O say, menya conversion bi na mo de mo pesado.
As I want to go now go tired.
Debi
now we was that teacher here but
Sadia we na ya address here bi oni na ma bon na tired ya no convert.
No the
bagana cedis no ahwe na. O say ade we $10 cra no asan convert the bagana. Say ne boy ni dodo. But in American standard say $10 no say that yes sir.
Oh, that's about 30,000 Ghana though. 300 million.
And I'm saying Kenya wawa. Ana wawa. Oh, no, sir. No, I'm saying that, sir, Abia. If we giving Sabo or TikTok, I think the second the end no say Sa Senegalese French guy no cabin said no kasa no ya no atani same say no ni post ahina o make onya eno dia mo kasa dia na so ono dia no ye enti senke fia do ka $5,000 but the me problem ni say nye $5,000 ni biaoji now yes sir esa wo the pressure ma wa ho wo sound the pressure so e ma industry no wo ho and only idea me na me problem kakra no apart from that no I'm ebinu movement just about me feel say enya wawa because ebi are following your war any ebi whatever that she's built for herself but sometimes I think that we should be truthful kakra e wo nyama bi ho me nka so twa true one be ka say but e to the bi nyama bi also am me nka ne say ne sitie wo ho and only idea na ha me because I said me sure say na ola we are with $5,000
$30,250.
You see you are not me from that become 5,000
Secret menya
oh there be me because
no me say menya
bloggers they are bloggers I'll take 5,000
oh
cedis.
secret
bloggers have take 5,000 cedis for
me to asie but nye honum na mpese ekọ the reason I me mpese ekọ honum say waka asem no da honum say omo ye publication because say nye sa ba na bi anka react to it you understand on reactive to nti menye o yes na video nkomo no de kwa kosi bebi a so bi no ayem from so ana then o te ha na o interview no Halifax ni di nkomo ni panakasa but again the reason I'm making fear don asem no na otwi mu a em say wo ye ayi okoka asem bi na asem no kan minim so kan direct say okay nana ba ne other celebrities because okay some of the stories in the crowd may make it run now me post na me hu you know me hu so bo nana ba din celebrities na me hu so come ho asem but the chine koye na stories no say nana ba ho asem no kan say nana ba na mo amfa ye GH1 enya iPhone 13 Pro Max na wo de kire social media wo ye te say nia agrada na agrada sorry
Bozigi.
Senya osi ye or the phone or so launch iPhone. O launch ade o ye mama na papa no ye friend say
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs no.
Say Apple company no.
Anti u na be launch Apple for product am. Nsehunu.
Was we ye premier ni ajewo iPhone 13 Pro Max.
So if you don't need sit here, what is there na wo muntem?
Honey, but honestly,
is it just for showbiz? Ebi for maybe for showbiz talkability. You better come asem. And really, there's something.
No, but we share the way Sikona and yes, showbiz asem. I think say more personal issues against each other. Maybe I'll say to me. Ehwehwem kohwe ba bi efri ba won say anam penfo kan say say what is who say mami no ko
because me ka say bre bi etwem omo preso sa na usa kwa kotiada
entinai Debbie entinai Debbie what is mami who say mami no ko bi say na no de na siye sisi am no ka say that's all won say recent this week here or the hippopotamus they describe sister Fia say wa be comment on the post bi ase. So you can say still now no omo that
if you're nice beef. You're a beautiful lady. And I think Sister Fia is also beautiful. Don't describe Sister Fia as hippopotamus again. Stop doing that. And I also describe when Bibi Anna. Seriously, some of this issue I don't mean have you seen Ola Anna Sister Fia describing
no one describe it. She only commented. I was trying to get it.
There be undescribable.
Say what you want on far boy be and describing Anna.
No, the body shape. The body shape Anna on your
body shaming that.
Me I need to check. Me kai so body
because this hippopotamus thing. I think so. She's been saying it and
no. Sometimes also Sister Fia no had when you had a couple of beefs.
Yeah.
With Eno and so when you. If you don't want to describe what body shaming,
Omuna can't hippopotamus.
Yeah, they all body shaming.
Yeah, my friend and Reagan, obetimi a beef nation.
Munjai sam. Hippopotamus are there. I know. Sorry, mean you, Ola.
Yeah, but I think say and amount talk no maybe we also penny for them. Na yetimi at the. Na yetimi a matucha because this week here no there is a banner so mushia. Philia at Sembisi. Etina Fio Doka said, Debbie Sister Fia,
Metiano, who's a tria?
Anod Necatia. Was it tria? But a tria because Anod, I agree with you. A tria because who's a Sister Fiano once she's emotional cancer, but we share na a normal art of form, she might not be able to do what she threatens to do.
Yeah, okay, if you're karate or karate.
And Sister Fia, no.
If you're
Ola who say can Steve Jobs no can ba be can Tim Cook and na me kai say so ewu
and you know yeah we should find a way unim say we try say we do me no ba show so amoma ade so any pa ba ko because Sister Fia no so be share na ne bubufu ahwe asembesi and if you don so person che the master what threaten me ahum ya utwa mu nkan re etini ja we coward so also you buda wo share me aye bibi ni enhwe So on the way city no.
Efia mienu.
Efia fu mienu.
Oh.
Efia da bones mienu. Ketwa baako, kese baako.
Efia odo o kita black belt karate.
Anyam ni ne ko training team ni.
Okay, tiye na pesa oche. Dia na pesa oka.
Then I will say almost.
There be asema pesa oka no.
No, Efia odo karate black belt.
Kasi ni pesa oka no ye bold naka.
E ma kan ya make.
Oba so oche so share Efia obebo no.
Let me so karate black belt.
Nti obeden, what the heading? What the decoration fee?
You see karate ade ba ko usua e ma your patience. What am I say?
Any self defense.
Self defense, any patience. Into no betimi a provoke wa no. O hwe ne obetimi aye na. O hwe de din won say we me born ha, then be no we born no waja no. O say manimfa na semonko.
But since Efia no unim ya, she's not that type of or person or tunisa. Ne de ye ka. Or na no ye ding senisa. But within some short minutes it was na wakame da no wajai. But I don't know that much about a few of the
one of the posts now me.
Within some few minutes no jai.
One of the posts now me who I think that if you do, and I think that meneno ya adwin wo honom say.
Only if you do ya adwin.
O see one money din. Asem no kan no, enye na asem no ka. Enti e ba ne say no abeji. I mean to that effect.
Okay, about the iPhone Pro Max and selector. Yeah, revive is amount talk on. Yes, that one I agree with it. One money, then one more celebrity we are doing.
Yeah.
By bloggers nana, a cover celebrities or more posty with the phone no, and on the bay story man. So a few
supposed to be.
Supposed to be. Yeah.
What's this about? One money ding. So one money ding. So there should not be a reaction. The reaction.
There be me say. Me who poster?
Yes.
Me feel say okay. Me ni yadwin.
Yeah.
Say, or see, I say if or see or say if you don't know person say who say sit if you know. Nasem yen dead. Inti what is makana?
Yeah, but you see, one more be ding, right? And also reaction was not directed to anybody.
Okay. Sister Fiano.
Yes.
Okay.
So what is Mambo?
And we know I kutie bia ni mura.
You understand? So comment your blogger be post say true. Honestly, it was not directed to anyone. One can say, watch. You get it? So
what was that show for?
The show was a reaction. Maybe that show could be
reaction to what?
That show could be or support show no to more celebs now. Yes, or more showcase on iPhone. That show could be the propaganda.
Next week near Metran say.
I just say no more kasa.
And me say, Kwasi, wait there. Sometimes you can do it, and they are so. From me, you know, Metran say, wait here.
No, me, I think they should. Yeah, more money than more.
Okay, any asema if you're kind. Why is acquiring the latest iPhone such an accomplishment to many Ghanaians? This really baffles me, and I need answers because it's quite embarrassing, especially seeing celebrities posting with their new iPhone.
From who?
If you're asema,
who can you?
Yes, I think I'm kind. Because if you're that's I mean sure say. I don't go black belt in today.
Black belt body.
Brad Jado Church no. It you know when a day assembly by.
Okay.
But Sister Fia didn't comment under this post. It wasn't this post.
Okay.
It was blogger B. I think a Congo some mom name say or call repost here. And the Sister Fia quiet.
Exactly.
Who said you not you know what?
Exactly.
And you no name baby.
And one as I call revive you Montoka.
Hey.
Just chill.
No, but for me, I think I don't. Would now see paying coupon. We be in here paying movie to come and overseas.
That's okay. No, can be so yakola. Who you paying you in that chinu? Now Tiano now say paying bisan so yakola.
You don't need one omuya no.
Okay. Brian Pacho.
Debbie, I know. So it is any our can say penny. You know, I'm saying so yakola.
And okay, but you say me company now.
Like I can't say penny and 24.
Na say obi o bia penny na kwada ne ya.
There be near all cannot say
that is my understanding when I say penny.
Oh, see one kabi.
Me say penny for we him penny for asem. Obi say me say penny for be.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Him penny.
Okay, tie. Nkongonsa ne post here.
Exactly.
And we post here no trust say Sister Fia needs answers. Sorry, if you don't needs answers. under sa asema gongosa kai so what say if you don't see pay or say cause I need answers
one can say kokonsa enko bisa man
no t if you don't say this really baffles me I need answers
from kokonsa
and na kokonsa e posi no betro say
kokonsa no kochro ye no why ne suma ne so nkochro
leave you on your blog where energy
ko blog ya dia blog ya dia peace beba
boss onim say wa chro my pussy ade sister fia atro and I'm atro says if you don't need answers
was suma no so maybe sa asem na ma no
of course no what they asema to nanka
no on suma no say o maybe sa ma no when you asema e so baba no so be fa akotro
unim kongo sam pussy then 3 hours later sister fia so it's directed at a fjord because kongo say a fjord don't need answers then somebody comes and say it's who is it directed at?
If you're drunk, any 3 hours, in about 3 minutes.
Okay. All right. So iPhone 13 said yeah, no sending message. I see I can see you have the iPhone 13. Nice. But like you forget what Galaxy Fold Z something. And Pacho Bebre, me phone no and iPhone 13 you see maybe Pacho me phone no yeah they nearby answer iPhone 13 by
12 Pro Max.
And Pacho me phone yeah 12 Pro Max. Now phone yeah you toy you bam say was it Father's Day yesterday? And na me dofu be touch me.
Dofu be.
And Pacho Bebre phone ya toy di ahin na ma san kwa kwasisan
I got a 13 Pro Max but unze almost series it comes in September
outro bi chem dia magic
it comes in September I think almost every year
September.
Yeah so ebi a wo de no oni back on the ma no na afi no September ya beben intina ma new na for Frasaba.
I think it was this year for this year.
Yeah, this year I said that around June. So July, August, September, just 3 months and not for Fraba. So what's the point in changing it?
Because you guys some call we said that some call Apple newo street from the call Gram Review. Manhattan ho baby Apple one of their biggest showrooms no. Omo do akrom say Adena short. Enti wunya bi say
oh yeah pre-ordering right
I short to cry and I'm saying I'm going to phones in hopa and ababe to kwa Ghana ha say o to na we twa photo now they are there what they akire yeah say mo rigid dia na be catch if your don sister fia na you emphasize them ni na me ndi nkomo kakra.
Oh I mean I think that sometimes the when you entertainment beef normal entertainment beefing just as Shatawale ni Stone Boy we be biting na ebi ombo ni dian we ka say me and odem no so I react na fi fans ni so asum na fi abedani a whole issue so it's part of the entertainment thing West Coast East Coast in the US but we thank God it's not bloody ebi answer more can I say in the lighter note so we hope it should if it will be it should be like this but it shouldn't be say if your do squad be bobo mo na sister fiaso squad bobo mo na physical combat when it gets there then it is a dangerous thing to our industry and to the country and for showbiz and for entertainment sometimes this controversies now the keep up because anytime ubetiano de kasano we say okay information from here and here and you analyze all and if you have to punch left you punch right and it keeps because one of scrap can see then also abedani another wave so I think they should tone it as it is and nothing violent but expression of oneself and let's go on.
Okay. Mami nyina osubium na me ma ebia be 15 minutes bi. And e be di film ho enkomo. E be hwekuma od me mebusa but again muku no me kamuku na ko ya we president me boa.
Film
Directors Guild of Ghana, FDGG. Right. So we are president. Right. Just say he phone a dom sa ko no. He phone was a cool. Why no between a dom sa cool no?
film director, assistant film director,
okay,
script supervisor, and production manager.
Okay.
Yeah, that's copy from the Directors Guild of US, almost format, almost eligibility. We adopted it like that into the same 4 directorial team. Almost qualified to be a member of the Film Directors Guild of Ghana.
Me myself saying that Timo Mukui, the current state of the movie industry, saying that Timo National Film Authority by a man for be no okay film authority no bano and near my best son being if you say okay am I disappointed me kakra was it last year I said last 2 years and last year I said last year and I did David to better now I'm saying some of the problems are NFA or no one can say a board and nyama no mukukumni nyama kaka ho as the no chief executive officer that's the post me boy board chair. I'm even confused with it. And Juliet Asante, the executive secretary, right? Some of the issues that they're going through. Mimusa as FDGG, no. Most who is okay. Film, National Film Authority ni buy no. And Yama, they were more expected to Yama Bekono and corners are senating.
I will see National Film Authority. A buying secretariat. Nidian say. Or Beshe said the Mrana establishing no, or the Beshe no, they are developing film industry no Aboagye classify your works no answer about to show dina film classification and development act into omu mandate needs to be regulated the operations of filmmakers na ejuma ye no yetimia tumpon nyomde ebia facilitate growth in the industry, putting all stakeholders together, working together with all stakeholders to keep us moving on or growing better or to be self-sustainable industry. From your point of view, no, NFA it is a GTA. GTA doesn't run hotels. GTA doesn't run chore bars, but they regulate and work alongside with the hoteliers and all those who work under the space of tourism. Into NFA, expect this NFA will acknowledge all stakeholders and brainstorm with us in formulating policies as to what will make the industry grow. Because any practitioners, NFA is not a practitioner. NFA is the state, is the government. And the guys are buying MYNYA. It is the first point of call, NFA. That's the front desk of government for us to solicit anything from the state. So I don't look up to NFA, say, I know na running film industry. No. That is not the mandate. Or no regulator. In the end stakeholders, no. It's incumbent upon us, say, we will continue to do our work and come up with activities or strategies that will let our work grow and develop to where we want it to be. Probably see our expectation to become like Hollywood or Bollywood or the Chinese cinema. We'll be able to catch up with the technology, with the professional skill development and all that. As an association leader or president of FDGG, you're looking forward to what we can do to grow our members, develop our members for their professional skill to be developed and also to look out to their social welfare, which is one of the bases of forming an association. Say, yebe dwendwen ye ho obi nya asem a yebetimi aka ye ho abom ni aboa nipa no na ye adwuma na ye no so no niema bia ehia akodie bia ehia e wo se ye adwuma no yebe pre enya na ye de aboa ye kuoma no no matimi esua no mo e de ye adwuma sans senior jumano a part creativity and technology. Creativity in the USA when you passion to do the work, our ideas to make a movie or to make a film. Technology ni niema odi be twesi ni no sade camera we a director camera mu adwuma no send na so hunu no editing mu adwuma send na so hunu no actors adwuma omo ye send na director we so hunu na wo set na wo ni crew ni ye adwuma na artist ni ye adwuma send na wo beti omo ase afa no etimi instruction omo no ma ye de wo opese oye amount since we director una utwesi ni no wakwa is foreman anase contractor real estate developer bia afa wadwuma say sidan ma no una u sidan una ukita architectural design no una u employ mason for ne carpenter for ne plumbers ama omu na aba site wo no ma be boa na adwuma edan na usi wetimi esi enti say uye director now unti other jurisdiction of the filmmaking no other chain values no unti omojuma asia. Technically you fail to be a director.
Okay.
Because when I was also instructed plumber as a former, so we need plumbing ejuma unti nche plumber say won twa line bin to and now on for pipe way and na pipe size way and then to and now on for to. Inti director no na you adwuma say obehu from A to Z of film making business. Because technically una the actual filmmaker. You can say filmmaker, who director no, una we filmmaker no. Na una u picture why dear story ni klebet na basenyo na ochro but wo kan no said ya wo unhu story no wo tini mu no eno na ebeba amanipa ahwe eno na wo behwe so e dia instructing actors no ni camera crew no ni all the other technical crew including editors ama omo ye o cut na ma na wadi achira mansa say sinini
mami musa okay na film no sisi amunye bi directed there e bi o sisi amunye bi directed amafo that so twesini but the akobani say at this era no directors nankasa esa produce and directing because obia because of producer say mo
ya ye boy ska no ni ya sisa actors
okay
na yakotwa
okay
sisi asa na kweza say producers no endorse na sika semso abafom and directors ejuma no it is actors ejuma in a way say
in terms of passion say broni can be division of labor so bia won che fan bia wo ye enti wo no ye saying misuma ye saying na obi nso adieni na sisi amu asoma dan mo ho producers yi eno no eba nse ha adwuma
no Ghana ye bakosem no the current film industry now you're running different from the GFIC Ghana Film Industry Corporation for the na
sisi there more running there
yeah running from the 82 85 upward up to now yeah starting said ye a chance a quite fast way this chance no ye nyamwa ye mpenyi
for ye bibia
ye omo nyamwa enti as a director you una ukondose obetwesi ni enti
so great impatwa no na fair no then gorilla eyinana
oh that a gorilla ni a different aspect I don't know have to do with when you are shooting itself
okay
but
so great to can film directors Richard Moyo so also your director number
that even count
but so your film director
yeah
ade ku no kon impatwa your program enye ufie nya me no monkomo amamfo tie radio no nti memfa ne se me ni kosi me no nti bedroom patcho why
Debbie
okay all right to aso
yeah to yeah pay for no almost start here no said ye omo breye edi chest ni no abe se abe kwan bi a eno na ye nyina ye fa so cause wa be pre apiska na wapre actors no sometimes stories no kra na hwa wa obetro technically ne ka was say we got to story no but do ni sini ni do na the directors no ya true stories no nti ama directors ehia say omode be sitting no my directorial work no exclusively no
now bro for no ya na do so mu susu one here say be ha metie for yes me nyeso e bia metie for ye pese ye tin wo ye kasem
nti say the directors adwuma ne tin no producing directing bibia ababaye ya adwuma no say the ne fiber
okay
nti director the average Ghanaian director and director only
okay
will produce director. That's the average director in Ghana.
Okay, hold on. I mean, we saw Ola, senior channel, sana CC akwa say, from the 80s, ne de bana adena ini adani, CC Juma na kwa in such a way say, who produce a director na kasa CC ono produce ono abo eska kanyama boom yenyama bebre sana kwa
yen chemu kakra basika bo sika ye bo no dia akwa production nye sorry nye director na adwuma per se adwuma no ye won mo finance adwuma no but won no te se bia wo sika
no ba so ochemu say
yeah me the question am be say
okay
3 parts in be say me chemu
right
on say bia wo sika now when niji sini adwuma on say si emfaso wo so na bia wa ma Richard only Richard akasa Richard Muska ye betimi anya script dia akotwa onya filmmaker it would answer all discussion onya emfaso na ye one and I wo the obeji sika no na ono apenkrofo afa director say yenkoye adwuma no ono na producer no asa na ye director na mu an but ti say the o chire mu na a so opa bisanie say directors need to me play those roles no currently yes because sorry most of the producers no ebia da beto musika no ekwa ada you know business ventures eti directors no are more like won adwuma no edom akoma so more omo na so passionate about the job eti no say producers ni nyina adwane kra na ombekwa akopɛ bi say
but nia Richard de cheche mi ni ola wo kan bi so cheche mu ye mi ate ase me ka say no na obi ti say owura ya say na say no ho mfani high lord no ye bina man for cassette ya say oh yeah or no to be able so act or direct or camera or
yeah sound yeah no they na bro so na bro so because a creative work you can't combine so many
ukasa bro so na say no
never mama chawade camera si tripod so camera si tripod si say na boom eda ye kon action yeah bro but yes a stress you out a stress you is ebi wa ye ni sisi ana yenim ba wunyina na un how a draining wo energy na ma wa emre too much it you know yes ubetimi e normal bebre ba nyini nyina na so ye
okay so great minim say biya kakra be ka ho Richie so far nya wa kan okay Arnold mami ntio na so far bia enkomo yi bibi wa bia pese obisa na de ka ho ye ko enim we ye
ko enim
okay Richard mesa ba so bio na ye pese edi san enkomo we mesa ba because ye another enkomo bi ebedi aba kuma me sure say edi ono a be biem na I'll tap into your expertise more ye beji agin chen be bre na etefo mo be kaya mo ta tete minim se mo mu bia maso fo party ye didi hu enkomo say rantie ni bi kra be fi ha me aka ho asem Kumerica ola no mo nim rantie ni bi dia ye dede wo Ghana hanuma na sisi ani abeto dwane say yesi afimu ani Kumerica e baye say na bakwasem ne tie no kure se ade wo mo hyase afimu ani say na akwa akosi omufu hifa na ebi so ya agoro ade no amem ana ejina ho ana epejanmu sena Kumerica yi sena akwakote baby hifa na akwakodu in fact Kumerica foya de nyum sa bebre ma no kra ya ba benya ne efe no asaka efrimu ma no sisi ejina so pa mranche ne bebre asaka enyum na wa bia woni asaka anyum yi sisi no so Gini, our Ghana Hanum say, Tiawe, Niambera, Nianko. So, Omonium Libini, Kumerica, Omoshas, ye, nice, I grew up, a B, a Cassati, a B, say, and Concord baby, I could do baby, send a tear, a mem, a Gina Hanum saying, now you see about Casam Cacao, now you Anthony, Debja, do not friend Tony Dat, Kumerica artist, you know, ending come na yenyi kakra Tony Otimenka me mwakwa baba entertainment review so Deja okay me da say aka Tony Dat okay so Tony Kumerica dia na onim fa ho sen na chase ya ye nim abakwasem no edin no kura ba ne sen na ebeye yebenya Kumerica senatie
America platform the ability to America now. The fact where you 1 year and my appointment say you are America home from Pakistan. You better must be in the first place, and there will be a job for in America started 2019. A season like this year, September, October, November 2019. Now, and I'm saying that can really mean that you are able to put the specific data within tier 1 to now, the Koba a group of people are the number of markets. And with the American media, so if you America is Nahoma and to four markets, said you won't come with the Nahoma to trust the rope market. Now, the Koba each time you are here. On Saturdays and free time, we share with CBI. Sometimes we can reach our numbers to 15. The LS by 5. This is the Fiat and I advise you know and I'm saying I have coming. We are one talent the crystal of which the best honor side. So one day, and one colleague of ours and friend of black foreigner. Or say, hey, bro, we are living life for massive by this time. And you American life for the America book market. And so, America, so like it appeared from 3 or 4 people's man, which is rapper Aboagye, Amani Peter, and me myself for that. It should be the case and the meeting, America. So from there, I started to say about it. You could see in energy like you see, and I'm before was Kuma, that's how I want to do it. And you see the American fight because you put the American. And one a couple. And then God being so good, now that I feel almost a boys are boy, Reggie, Kenneth, and the rest. Or Bangamon or Macan, Black Bank, and the rest. The couple himself, I respect them so. Also, Syria. It's almost Syria. I think we're all hungry for success. It's almost Syria now, almost to the cell of America. And Japan and Ghana forces were looking for change, so that for us, and they will win. And then people will start saying they're down in the Joma call and blah blah blah, and the both were Juma and blah blah, and now people have dominant and want to be together in America is yet to say they are celebrating the 1 year of America.
I see. Inti dia pa potin na mo ye afeno se mudi mo kai na mo shefan. Bibi potin bi horma mahyehyɛ mo yana.
Ayo hosama e wo me say and I'm say yana appearance na yes to the corporate side of the industry, the investors of the industry, most of them were not interested to invest enough, especially Omana. My education community investment. So this HCI movie and appearance in the Medianam Channel is how you do the cinema. A movie and appearance in the Medianam off. And then you will not hear it from them again. But then, as the team I look America by and you look America by and then you will be share. And every year we are in the American festival. I did portray America and young women march to a tour by Yellow Yakano and we are portraying campaign. Including our music not as well. Because the American and I'm saying, as a cowboy, you need a lot of energy when you say, don't move out. Nama, we are for American, just for rappers and pure music makers. This is not like that. Let's just think I want to straight 1 year associated and make now teachers and platforms to their program and Kumasi for upcoming talents now there. American is now home the music side of Kumasi. So we are all life artists, we are hip life artists. Put your energy in America because it's now home the Kumasi side of Kumasi. So back to what we were supposed to do now. Now we listen to the American festival. They are promoting your course on American music. But then I'm there. One answer down for the
I see. Now, I don't know. Kumerica, I said, movement, a being so free said, I said, Papa, Munchi, Mubati, we said, yes, we crowd here, or no dear no nimfaho. We no de buy we no de buy empo cry bia bon say okay only Tony that he didn't come no be jan na Tony that na so no America no movement I don't know this I for pan e bi o metimi afro mo so okay founding father say ye kan America na wo no maga so okay ye ne de buy ye ne de shase I for
I will not say and brag but you can check on record. And let's just say we are with you and there was smartphone and other ways to internet. You can go and Google and then start from records from Ghana where to Kiss FM to Train to all the other platforms in Nigeria. That's the founders and you see their energy to make America. And then they funny that the other colleagues are about Black Foreigner, Amman, Aboagye, and the rest. Then you could see an energy in that. And thanks be to Lamaitio, our parents, the youngest teachers, and that was our first time to come to teachers and explain what the word America is and what the movement is. And right now, I'm trying to the energy one, and the way they release, let's just say, and check their age now continue. They will know what I am here, you look America at the time. One said, some months ago, I will show you on YouTube, United Showbiz. That Sata was making a point to be said, we do America now. Every time he said, the internal lie of diplomacy and music coming. And I strongly believe that Sata himself knows. So America is brand we need to sell out worldwide issues. And you see a mile back down. A day and offer two, I got a hard bit to Santana to put there, saying, America, or buy your brother in the Kofita. Your brother is from Pong White Tea at the Red Umrad and your mama can no more be a collabo, I and then that moment out there through and then they draw over to it. And I strongly believe that the purpose is to sell commercial music worldwide. And listen at the Duke American buy and you're trying to say, and the other country, the American ever took commercial, but you're going to be the no. And you don't want to let you more because the Dr. J, and after physically there was America. You go like, what is America? Why are you guys saying America? And then we explain to him that commercial America because Tupac is commercial. Because a lot of American artists are really quick up to almost when they do hip-hop music to buy someone like our grandpa, our big like buy a restaurant. So women know more than that guy like to travel. And also, as I can see, I'm sure more branded. Only now no more than guy and the guy life is from America. That is the most reason why it's America. It's a channel we the Americans in Martin strongly believe that Ghana for 50% of their attention now. It's an easy way and let you be able to take it through worldwide.
I see. Okay, all right. Medasi me jaw hanu say na me no nua ma kan so be bedi nkomo. Why? Tony. Me am sure. Tony that ka wa mo share movement America ho na branch ba call no so ni din epiem bi say Douglas aka wetumoto hello yeah mpacho temenka so edino wetumoto one moto na ko 2 year
and check them come a piece a symphonia
There be and me say one moto na ko 2 years.
Some of the moto na me 2 years. Me boss.
I see. So me mo akwaba na unti apese ochiachia minti o.
But you get a piece at your phone.
Okay. So nia yenyantie ne say afimu ani na kumerika yi ebaaye. No correct.
Yeah. But trying. I guess tomorrow baby.
So August. Ebinsu say September. Which is which?
I guess.
Enya busumi September busumi August.
I guess. Cause me kaisa August muna me 4 years audio bima one guy different portfolio minion portfolio. Ko audio man say antidote akabibi against America no na yama antidote say obe watch out because America you know be there Kumasi for there. He shouldn't play with it. Me kai date me bomana 26 August. The kai date on my phone. So 26 August and the boss are recording my portfolio minion.
I see. And sa date no enna who ni say sa movement America yi ebaye.
Yeah, ne future ho no eba no downward. Be right at him.
Enti afi mu share afi no saying ana mo ye mo de kai say okay well ade baye baby akwa akoduni.
Yeah, you need date cry, you need board. As at now, Kumerica, so they can just a Kumerica board in your board. That person lying to you.
And okay board wait moto board ni dey board no.
At least a buy a wave nearby, you know, your born representative, your franchise representative, your town, this, including your representatives now, at least Omokra on board, like Yatibia, Kubia, Yabeka, Abia, Kumerica, a Kumaseno, a Brono, Omohasini, it is a meeting beer. It didn't come out, no more has on a go back to more areas. But there's no board. Ube family no dey me say be say ye ne dey buy dey buy na dey buy obi enim kwankwa dey fast buy a wave nipa na be boa ma na bade but at the end of the day no any nipa that say na say we emagidi na be gidi eti obi timi fa na say ni bunka say me nam dey buy akoy kumasi pesa aka sa ne kanti na wave we asat na kumasi any board say Kumerica board in omo ye Kumerica Kuma first.
Enti
last year we awards night e okromwa e PM 2 Asante regular whatever awards Kumerica whatever awards at the end of the day no Asante one want to manyan the Kumerica ni timi ene die just a whole lot but say ka your border like asade we get me see say Equibako, yeah, was like twice. 2 companies and I was like Equibako with the same 18.
And there's confusion. Say, akasakasa na me fan say munye bako. Sana apesauche.
Kabo mu bi anyway wa say. Anyum to no kura no mo po anyum 20%. We by like a Kumasi will be talent be on him or in the field or in a good year. You be mano. But I say, ya point na ko se baby ni put to be na ye Kumerica na say a whole lot. Into the mama Kumasi at now. We buy no artist baby paint me pay film no. You was a good bima like a more artist because talent will come say. When him say Ghana Kumasi talent in here, talent dey Kumasi by Kumasi akoye Esenin kumunya me ma unko they know munim say Kumasi be there hardest over Ghana hardest city obetena pull him down yen chinen san e kuruma they know
enti mu yesa wave send your friend in say me fan say movement ana ne mo pese mo friend bia na mo mrantia mo asisu mo pese mo tonyom ena mo amohie bibise na mo de aboaboa mo ho.
Yeah, sanity.
Nti bia mo de ba be ye boni bia basa bia
David, and for cry, a talent is all about. American is all about talent.
And I'm one so mon come munya bako. Dear Tinama, sa a yen cabomini ono. Dear now Susama Abanasa.
Kumano, I know Pia or Phyllis or your head of Minia. When I'm a big, just say, when I'm yet you know what you be also telling us.
Okay. So sisi aya ye gina chi nim say yes America more ko enyama akoso. Nti beye say I feel say enie no. Muntimi enwa munim ho nkomo nkase okiwel. Ade sisi baby adui gina nti momo ye na ye ne say na bia ye hu ebia we ebia betimi from say founding fathers ebia mo na mo ti kuyi na motimi yi no afi honum say na so called board nso a wo kan wan asem yi say mo beti board bia eno no mundi san komo no obia ni ho ebia obo am na mo di san komo yi
opening kit bi boss hammer and tea of pure FM maybe me kai me what tomato portfolio na 1 month e ko share hamanti ewo amebo baby ana hamanti kase the way we been saying no but say kan nya boy because that I'm not ready rock stone don't papa so bob mase and also chama kwa me so call on but say and then e ko say be you be una kan yetima ya de na kan yetima I kuma fest ni ko share man no na man ni mo be ye catch a man say ko e di moye bebre no se na ne de moye ko kuma aye boss hamanti dia I don't know say o ma fuma ti so dia ko dia menim if you think come up home but and you pay
enti sene bi ka se maadie amem ana ekofom no se muntimi nkabom ni omo amuntimi hu kwan amo fa so amo ya ade dia na che se mapem hu bebi moko bio meboa
kumareka no ebi ntiase enye nkofu mienu bi ade oye kumasi ye nyina ya de enti kumasi ntimi na se kumasi apem ebi omo mu didi ani mu no omo se omo tekili di ni mu ne bi e mama mo but kumareka de na da hono kumasi ade kumasi na se de kumasi ntimi nto fom da no na kumareka nto fom enti more front line for need you be free na chidi phobia bana abeyi but from that
what to medas me do be see ase
so me dan say mo jebrena mo nem kasa
o say Douglas eke what moto enso ka omo di mu akotene kumerkai na se studio mu hakra olanso edi mu akotin bio kumerke wajigina ne ni so jita ne ni so kan ho asem na ade ba me say we see aye otu entina na me said amenti ase ye me hu so ye because mrantie mienu ameni o medi nkomo yi ne nsem o mo kan ola aden dia na koso because it seems that I didn't know honum say since I say well some autopilot I say hang you bisa but instead of ni in hini me kai say by one of the criticisms by a man for casetia no more pie say the na yesua America but when say no ya me hunu say I say yapa sa ade no ho because omo ya mpenifo vi mi hu mpenifo titiri bebira mo ebia asante mantemu ananka office on beka say tia o man ka say tia in fact emrantie ya ade say opemso tukoko so we ne ma nana no no mo ye maintain so mu mpenifo aka say tia and tutum say em say eno no and I think mu mpenifo ni bi kura matete omo chechem so omo no fi say emrantie ade a omukura nso wo mani je ho ne ade nti hono de apan but ade na say ni hini bia sanity
na hyase ni ntia we say ade no say ahyase no ye ni ya etimi enya hini nanka afifi eye ba we no anya ahyase no anya foundation baby am fancy ekoye say ti say ye won krama mu hai unza ye wonwum a ye bono radio so ye wonwum bi wa bra me nye sure say what is obi bono radio so da ba sa wo ko street ni so a ana wo ko upia na jo a na wo ko eyi lungu a ho na wo te sa anwum no but ye ntimi mono radio so and I won't want to know, Sanum no. Omu free side street now. They speak the language of the street. Sana America. This is the whole thing about America. It was just about ghetto boys, street boys. Ye kakra, ye shishim kakra, ye ade kakra, ye tutubotum kakra, but ye tunyum so kaho. And a nyum to no yet a way level. And a dakro obi a my platform.
Niao kano. Ya tutu bottom kakra.
Yeah.
So
you gave me kakra. Ya tutu bottom kakra.
It comes with vices. Bonnie. Me find it.
Yeah, but those boys that
Niama Bonnie.
No we no money kakra. E wo get to
kakra.
Oh, say what me man nye pi because get to Subai. We say hono de anantete Bonnie ne ho ye bia ye hyiwi ye tutu bottom sebi adwama sem.
I the crontia me gina honom say na me no gina honom is. Kumerika yi ukin kan mu a yesi okay eno ana ba be wo ni omo friend asaka anyon.
Kameduro.
No, me ba be kan say okay. O kan about Bonnie ketinketi oniama ketinketi. Ena e bi che say asakanyom no drill music.
Yes, ne twidi am de man.
Ne brofo no drill music no takwa say American slang, ghetto slang.
Yeah, ghetto music.
Yes. HS shooting, kill. Now drill music no na bakwasem say it comes associated with violence.
Violence, yeah.
Any crimes in kitinkiti ya okay.
Exactly.
Ba woni asaka emrantie omo America for union din kom show there be ye fa drill music ni
by amfa suban
no and na wo sisi a ho kan ntina me gina bu say
eti won wa wo share ade nyina ase no e ho na start free so what they compare America for the na is the same thing ghetto boys, ghetto lifestyle, ghetto language and the but they got the inspiration from America there no. It's they were so comfortable with it. But now yen say and one some more mainstream nim. Kopin said that crow obi eko hu no do on bar radio so. And on ben a man say, hey, it's in you way in our one of them and I can say America for that's how the name came by. Chezo no omo get omo hu so me America for akata sem go a. It's no bo se bia obeko street near dem pabo asen say electric choir so omo ntiase. But why be because I'm moving on music video na we no why be it's you could compare the culture and see say copy exactly how this whole drill music started but going forward no
me knew too much but okay. Musa because I mean I also follow them pa sa niama bonin kitinkiti associated with drill music you name with maybe American culture with like drill music culture no so far maintain stories but would you say be ya dia beka say ola ampa omo fa anyom no but omo amfa suban na ka ho no
omo sha say fa anyom ni suban
okay
omo sha say even boys now Tony that the group number no I pointed out to some of them minimum more Newtown small boys no me akron for
I see.
But they've stopped.
They didn't. No.
Arnold. No. Say
almost start say with no. Almost say sa drill no the American and mo jai almost state no more.
That say be a chronobog
getting. But that's what I'm saying.
But I said they started with it. No, it's that sound no with the character.
They meet chemunye. Omo get omo to omo nyum na yente nyum no. It was a drill music they were doing. And but they were still doing their lifestyle. Lifestyle no. But I didn't be doing here. Beye and any bar hono. Then omujai suban boni no. And I feel more ebe ni ye. Eti asaka boys no. Omu can't one efri get to no buy no. But those are different breeds. Omu so I didn't know so I ni ye. To say black foreigner. That's the guy who mentioned the name Kumerica first. Also, he was in a ghetto. On Timianso, right now, will be a grand no. And son of Tony that moon ebem. I'm almost about Beji ye. It started from there, but as a developing, and a muyi crime partner, a film never can you know. It is so Benyo Bisa ya talking Kofi Jamamu. They are not doing crime, they are doing drill, but a more you coach and a film. That is how it has evolved. It's you're not a foundation and a besem man. Say yes, it started like that, but with time, yet me a crime partner film and a day and you know ababijina.
So 1 year down the line, yeah, Shafi Muni. You're saying if he said I didn't know him. If he,
Vim no conform. Vim no conform because Yan Shasi. He said na the one in Casa last one can. And beginning now no see a pempen phobi and I ye tiku and I ye kaya boom. So okay, when you agenda PC pushing, ye na yem round board nenye. By koye say we ye ni dia ha, we ye ni dia, we endo ubi some we me nam de buy, we me nam de buy because it was about the core radio so first. They are attaining cafes, but and no na here. No san ke nyina ka boom na ye push agenda no. But and I'm so be episode J fans ne fa no. And the man a Kansas in Bausha last year. Idea a ma Ghana for ni ye. Ye tifi nyina we enjoying it. It will be cry cook matter say one kwaji visa answer. And it was beautiful. And me sure say Otoko Koso was happy because at the end munyam bi ni e dimbo e ma santimine, which was okay. But and Penifoni Bino were also happy say bi nkwada nanka omo ye no mabon so omo hu enyom so mfa so amomo gya ye enyom so the bear they can feed, so they were all happy and encouraging it. But ye ntimi anya fapem papa amano etina amazi say na say akwakoda, but uko Kumasi amu woku e friend ku America o ye registered eku me sure say honorable Ukruku Mantene Dr. Awa Eku Kumasi no, those people were part of the meeting. I'm say from American Association
Emranti and I been no mabeji a din sisi film.
E bim na abeji no mo akwa ni no mo register e dey association. Etina Asaka boys no from who America no from Asaka. The drill boys. So they say it is saying it's difficult to find
Adiana assistant
apeti. Sane be no apeti obi aso the pieces na aka no.
So kakra mitie ye America no omo ye say ye de boa omo get omo street no and more talent and yum near the pejom now ka se obi sisi ebi no age omo maje no omo so ne omo dey no omo dey ye
omo no agenda and say they want to send nka ye person ke ye no na ka ye ya kan bom and your agenda your plan your person dey ko because now there was a plan for American festival festival no much mutu your test out say continue at the Adeno festival or asana nyum de naba. There were so many plans and no more put together, and I'm sure that was the reason Uncle Fu come home boom so that they will push that agenda. But omo de no focus ni nyum kwa so it won more to nyum pa na push ya nanka push ya de no omo kasa group no. These are more like ebia mrantie sebi omako school kakra no mpese omuhu amu pe baby pa e de America si no omo na e ba because omo so as omo ati omo free ghetto boys no omo ati omo free omo ye nyum na nkasa, so you don't even know about them that much. Now he had to take them to come to a meeting to announce, so oh yeah new America for no ya register. I mean it shouldn't have been like that. It's no nkabo ma ye nya na ma adene nyina ejija san.
Okay, ano bremo na meet you America 1 year.
For me, I think after a year it's been awesome. It's been grand. It's been highly encouraging. It's been commendable. And for me teach ma America boys in na. See, sa shenanigans na ne wo American vibe no hono. Obekaya start here na SEO kwada so your friend in New York. That name calling the keke kan hono merchandise, flag no t-shirt, yeah. T-shirts need the keke kahoni nyina. It was all supposed to culminate into one agenda to actually get the music and also the sound out there, first in Accra, nationwide and international. After a year, boss, Kumerica and most of the boys, no, they are well known. After a year, the likes of Yatok, Kofi Jama, and the rest of them, no, they are on international magazines.
But you're saying, sir, yes. Now there's a division. Much. Yes. So, omo de a resin yomono. who say Kumerica no.
Yeah.
Because baby as fee.
Yes.
So you see America.
Yeah.
They go to UK. So you have places like Brixton.
Yes.
They also started doing almost adrio culture being there. And I'm ranting away.
Yes.
Memua almost yeah. Ye di pejanyum.
Yes.
Akodu baby a yempese be frɛ ho Kumerica. Eni enka no asakara.
Well, minim say media. I don't know the explanation no man. Based on my observation, minim Asaka boys. Or Kenneth and then a group of guys being on Mufi, ya talk to Mufi J Badmo, and from Asaka boys. I don't know about say a Wasaka sound. Any the keke count. But the point is, what were we expecting? Say at the end of the static, there will be dynamism. There will be evolving into something else. And for me, I'm excited because it do a certain level in your recognition. Most of the guys who fit American vibe, they are international stars now. And after a year, I don't see how I should say atumsum and I say ankoyi and I say no. The most important thing is that there's been recognition for most of the guys who came out of that movement. And for me, I think it's a good thing. Because now these guys, they've been on BET, they've been on Tim Westwood, they've been on international magazines, they've been being interviewed all over the world. They are playing high-profile shows. They are selling out concerts. All from what? The American movement. And for me, after a year, I just have to applaud them. Because, okay, I say, a bar first, no? I mean, the likes of Way Your Thing and a few others. Say, listen, after a year, these guys are winning awards. They are sharing stages with A-list artists, Stormzy and a few others. I don't see how I should be disappointed say, after a year. No, definitely. If there's a pack, and let's even go back to oil movement I started from Hype Life to Azonto 2. Clearly, we won't be on pack, and that's a good thing. Until after a year, because there's been some realization. A be a dividend, a film. My only disappointment is the merchandise bit. How they were unable to, I don't know who started that merchandising bit.
Flags
in the keke. That's my only disappointment.
T-shirt, caps.
Yes. So I was expecting say, will break you through the movement, like the Yatos and the Kofi Jamas and the others. They would have elevated merchandise because merchandising is a whole revenue generation point. So they could have was and come no more.
Is it the case here? Senya ulachichi mu said in Kabombia ni Kumerica dia no say I say munya hini bi mo that rallying point no nti ama nkrofobiti okay ya talk omo asisi ade no kra no ye hu say in Kabom ni hanum say have problem or her
yes
nti gradually yes tie hu crave
he's right you see but let's also be realistic. There will never be unity LBBM. Definitely you see a be call left, a be call right. What they make us there will never be unity. Once success starts,
okay, because if you check out, I mean, the history of like drill music, I'm ranting, mama, they don't. Oh, your name is okay. Obi ye drill music. Obi shas ye. Miss Maba. Miss Ma join culture and movement. Adentina ye dear no dear. So Bana be salute you be me.
Exactly. You don't need to salute anybody. What I said, there should be no salutation for BBR. I mean, a movement yebi. So why should I go and what board for the board and bedding? So I allocate powers. I set a board. The board will do what? A farmer or not farmer. All you need is the support. This thing about unity, boss. At the end, when you check history of Enyomto, music history, once there's success, definitely there will be but the good thing is, after years our discussion with even one out of the pack. I said this is a success story from the American vibe all the way up. And that's a disappointment. But we can count more than 5 out of the pack. I mean, come on. We cannot list society, you to me, let's say top 20. In the last year, I have 5 American guys in him. You understand? So for me, I think it's a success story.
I mean, because you're the same, and in common idea, they were me then said, maybe I see a creature na Olamu I be a magic jinimui.
Yeah.
Na because we share a branch a bit say onye maybe hardcore be a can say be a America to say Black Sheriff. But we share almost that movement say say Kumari for no my idea na say idea no ya talk no money idea na afa any other entina yensu ya memeki yenhwe ni omo aye no pepepe. And I'm sure a lot more people are waiting and come somebody say but ya be ya idea na if ya jegu en kwa say Ghana de bia mo hye bibia say apart from maybe a hip life gina ya no crisis ya omu jai me ye dancer me ya afro beat
afro high life
yeah enti
they say can yes later
enti bibia ya sha zonto ase ya nya ade no ene ye sa na zonto no egu
wow okay I don't know
enti when su America no omo de sa be na okay ebegu
no but sorry memranga engu you know two things the music part and the culture now you're building I friend American.
Yeah.
The music has been phenomenal, but the culture has gone down a bit.
Okay.
That's the difference. It's
but kai who say ola ebia nyame kan chi say bia enya sa na tie. Enya culture no ena buama anyom tufoi eba.
Yes,
yes. That's what I was telling you say those ones
suban no and ye no.
Yes, it was supposed to culminate into actually projecting the music and the guys behind the music. So what Senoko for
one Ghetto Boys now mo boabo mo ho.
Yeah, but
omo kakran ntia bia fees okay. This time Arnold Charlie piano. No mu nyina na because that culture. Eno mo di piano. Okay, this time you do lasso. Yem fan piano la. They say do Richard, so you fame Pierre Richard. And now okay, you na cry ye near yen pianti, ye na ko hoso nearby near the Aboagye. Yes, Anete.
Unim Kasana Nanka or say, but it's a creative space. Ye nyina ya dream team in Kobenkrum. Obia wo nisu ene ban. Osha Saka boys na O Kenneth, Reggie, J-Bar, DMC, and no more count. Bra, omo Kumasi phone because omo ya homa so say u pesa unse makanda. I have tried to get these guys for interview. I'm saying I just so swam machine by Kumasi. This idea, bro, forget it. And yes, you can respect them because na who so wa build the BB. Now when you agent one person when any interview, that's for them. But your the other part is omo a bit liberal. O kan obeba. E bi ne ya talk when a Kofi Jamamo. But make yen kan okre. Some of them, okay, so hey, it's the way American. I say, that's why it's slow. One person beji atunzo America. Person just a musician. It's a bit more mobile interview now. I'm say, why are you guys shying away from America? I say, Brian, yes, I'm crafting GN too. Omega say you Kumasi phone kwa. So that culture called America no, I come from. But abuanso me musicians, Ephraim, and Kra Nanka. Before then, Nanka Tisa J-Bad. I always use him as an example. Before then, other contain them. Other that I want mountain so, but the music has made him so I refine I may say who knows where a star and he's getting money from it. You are not contain a human being, so it has helped. But I'm not baby. I'm getting that unified body. No, it would have projected more, would have supported the boys more rather than ubia who is or goro. It's on person who be ebefra and kebebwa. But anyone still na yetimi musicians room, but. Okay, for some years ago, na enyum jina Kumasi o, and a free Kumasi, and a band crying, and I say esako Kumasi. It's in Kana me the coming pipe was a cancha war. But he says, I want you to have a good crying.
I said, it has always been so said. Cash in the bar, I'm bank crying.
Hey, but first night is out.
Oh, mostly.
Yes,
most of them.
No, I'm baba yemetna. Say no, adia ni kansu or muhuni. They see themselves as from one culture and they are supporting themselves.
Yeah.
It will share black share videos and I say, yeah, Oye Bibia. The American boys are with him.
Yeah.
Sana wants a American even so a video. All of them are supporting.
Yeah.
And I'm praying some benefits. So at least if we didn't get a unified cultural background, now we have a unified music background. And as a group, I think say Nanka sustaining for a long time.
Yeah, second part of your common me Richard ni so creating so have kankakra. Which ebia na yentimindi. Yes. And you aspect no of America no age na. Emma binumo kanso ke bibi asaka drill ni ne kan. Emma nanse ni apagya no ho ba ko a efi South Africa se na ama piano. Emma Ghana and it is interesting say Ghana yom to for na kasa yenya artist na sisi omo jai ye rhythms na ye woni nyina ena omo sisi ani omo asase ye ne ama piano eno bi e chire ne be disa reason I mean tio Kumeka 1 year minim say ba e wudi e chire kakra a follow but in common so far ni atoja contribution abetim di abo mentio.
Yeah, really the entertainment industry need dynamisms and vibrancy, and it is through these activities and the industry that vibrancy and dynamism. No, so I always use the word say you don't need to love me to unite with me. Unity have nothing to do with me pewasem. It is when we share common agenda and want to achieve it. What came out of it was music, not the gangsterism. It's the music the country needs.
The
fake America Mubayan, anyum to four.
So,
Santini
pa.
Santianche.
A cry at Santini
country, encourage me too.
The fake Mubayan, anyum to four. Yenya musicians are the space of time are ye dear nyamono. Oka se o kwa bakosemua. Yenya that number of artists in 1 year like that before in the history of Ghana music. Intimate like I say abe boa chain say abedinyam. So ye appreciate it. Say the mimi kan ye. Yen allow.
Yen fan hwa
ye ho.
Okay.
Ne omo groupings no Martino.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciating no. That is the societal development. Say yi krobi be jina ye nieme be pie film. Enye say ye nyina kan abon ho abom a ye baako and me ba de na ye. Because ohwe film industry na can you allow this that is happening in the music industry to go on e film industry na can you be ko. Film industry na ko ye say enye ye nyina na ye ya eni say ye but ye tutu kwan it does enye sanity wo amanoni udru Nigeria obia ye bibi until there's always a voice our industry nim say inkonche omo ye say Peter Tet ye say we mu ye say until there's always near my course interma even journalists they be bloggers content they ever out it ni say yes test ye na ko share so da ba kum and say me nyame aye so park so na obetimi nyame aye ya allow say mocks mu na obe nyame aye ya allow say I saw them na obe nyame aye ya allow and na be ma industry no aye kese
okay
inti I me support how far it has come. Groupings no there sensational and resentment kakra bi say no and media for musumunye become information content eba system nim e be kan na ebi so tie na obi anka obi a mingi this ka obeye phone call but sa de be pie film no and the grow forever because the competition I can see eba adwuma nim enti me pesa me ye chen kwame se kwame so ate ne ho on the hwe me ye be release bi before enti na ma adwuma aba system nimu ye hia sa dynamisms no
okay
and it's and yet they are not antagonizing each other. Omo nkonto kwa. Omo mu na apai. And omo nyina so omo develop on omo space now omo creating mu. So we need that for the industry.
Okay. May I say Richard no de kakra dia bo me koso create so. And ye nkomo aye di e bia wutie ebi kra mu bi in memu e omo hyase kra bia wudwa omo lie. Nya kan say mu de mo so nsem fon so mo so nyama fon so. Na o say nkomo aye di enema ni bia ulaka say boys ni bi kra wo ha na mo ya tutubotom. Ebi no mu wiwi ade omo ye nyama ebi ensem fata. Ba sisi omo ba be stars ni ade omo enwom ebia ni omo nya film no omo mo be jazz ade ama makaya ade bia me hu wo New York train mo abrochi hunim na sia se mi fi abrochi abede se ne mi be dwa so sa ya menya story ba ko nam dia film so Christian kwa abrochi anto no nim sa story na me fa train na sia New York on say we say fa abrochi New York train teacher emrantie eya omo be mba besa na me fa ba kwa me kom baby omo be mu ni masmo mo kan omo say ade omo ba be no omo say omo mom kwan no omo nye because ade we omo ye omo say we a na manfo na chom bibi kakranka eno enema oma meto nhye osu ofie anadwo ana oma mewia wa ade enti ni omo so omo ye no omo ye wia na bibi kakra de be chom na ade a chom sene u chom bibi kakra oma meto nhye osu ana oma me kaso ba be wia wa ade because o hia bibi edi emrantie we any normal year you might not like it but I'm telling you sir it is taking them out of the street because abai me so say you may na no ya wo mo ye say job fair as den wo conference center who senior conference how video who senior amount for better o my man say secret you see yeah Kumerka 1 year
maybe bit telepathy baby a story or the way ne mini animal aka ensem ni nyina chese I'm in line but ne ba ko person me de kan ho eno na telepathy ama onso akọ raise this portion of America boys na omusa am kan say eno na I take you off the streets you know. This is why there's one thing there be am fa politics to be mrem with your permission say ade ba ko a menya ya nso anka yebetimi etie me ne ama support ni aye say every constituency wo hu ebetimi enya small recording studio enya ahibia o oba me office wa me bi small recording studio boys here wo bukom bebre omo ba o mitimi call ma from mom record o to ma say nka every constituency no en cost ahibia eno ebetimi a create a lot of this avenue ebema nkwara ni bebre a free street in so me pacho with your permission again one who makora ya me boa ne say that girl so can a story a chirewa o call studio na o free ghetto because she now start spending time o tie ne ho a my nyom ma record no bia why are there and no man spending more time in the studio and free that place. There are a lot of these guys out there. Ni ole ka about say ebinum tutu bottom ne niamado ne nyina you feel uncomfortable but it's a fact. But onipa ne benya say or record ne ho ote ne ho no say me nso mi wo bibia metimi e de akire public ama public accept me. Bebre ye crime because they feel say obia accept you obia pay attention to them. Obitimi bobo taking football taking off the streets. It is entertainment and sports. One tool aban betimi use they are creating a lot of jobs and also take crime from the youth. Into where they are mesre. DC is ne MMC is ne niema ye famono. Mumfa way enye one of your agendas mu be promote to say one studio. Small studio enya kase bia o small corner enya hi bia emro so your quarterly budget ebetimi aso na mumfa mie nem promote sa anya mai wonim se mo ka saka ewo your friends say Kumasi o bank Accra along the coastal areas now omo traditional music bia omo friend Kwasi so wo tie no mo beat bi omo the beat bi enum ko ya bibia da bia me hwa me say enti monti mi produce and I'm calling out obi to say your friend is saying minister MP NDC MPP for my friends say me ye free me cry Oko boy I'm calling out Obo boy kemi ku bulletwe ebo mitwe it's something that I wanted to push for Oko boy. A friend Oko boy never picked my call. Yes, and I'm saying it here. Michiano, Monsieur Oko. Of Anumo no friend me. Oh, Socrates, me say Intimi friend the BA you went to me one day. But this is what I wanted to sell ideas to you. Oko Teshia. He's very vibrant, and if they push it, I bet to say Asaka for boys.
But you say or your former MP there.
Yeah, or your former MP. Yeah, I'm not no MP no. It was one of the ideas I need me arts, selling arts to the locals. I bet me a push up, but Okoteshi area muhona, very very strong. All more groups. But what happened? Omo help. Just get them a studio, record, and start promoting it. A build it to send you a build Kumasi. Uko water region so bet me bisa wo Uko water region omo local enyumbia. The more you promote and then you add in some my friends say dynamism na ebia wanya engineer bi no watie enyum no so bet me the beat bi ato ase amomo on be create your more beats. Into when perhaps SEO Kumasi should be a wake up call for other areas. Every DCE, MCE, just get studios in every constituency and push the boys to go and record. I hear no bedium. Ujom even 20 cities per recording session. No more the light bill crampa. These boys can afford even. And I tell you, say it will take a lot of the boys off the streets. But sometimes you can only talk, but they won't listen.
But I say, well, so one of the issues me pesi di unkomo tell near yesterday. Yentimi ndi ni sene ya isipe, but can issues ni topics ni bia ya pesi ya share nkomo bia peja ne ho ama ne ho ne so the movie industry and akuma with industry no. Idea way ya pesi ya hwe ni betimi aya fa ho. Akwa say who is who? Why na we na TCA what is we mbrenie enti we ni bretwem I say we ma ho kwan and CCA ma timi hu say your time and nin semwa nkomo no say ne si ko ano ahye and nipa miensa na CCA ba abegina am so kojon cancel le wen ejako and Abrantia, my friend, industry no Rasnene, Dr. Likey, aka just Nidin Bebre na sadie way no initial infa a idea is normal in giant kasuke industry is part of it. Ama sam komo ya na watchi mu in somewhere ebi aprofa lewe ho nyansam ketwa me assure ebrenity yentimi mobile voices ni bi but abrante ba kwa interviews no kakra na otwi mu woni big quiz edin komo wakanse bebre okay, all right. Understand say ni phone cra ni switched off so member studio na am say na ya shase na ya kira drink kakra e bia brepem ya bebo modia na ya hwese bia e betimi bie nkomo ni mu yia ba ni abi passage wo mo kire ni say lewen hu say sisia wono no oteso e bi nso say da bi enya lewen brenie lewen wo bretwem sisia no ni oteso eye Dr. Likey ebi nso sɛ hwɛ ontumi mfa Dr. Likey ntoto ɛyɛ lewe ho ebi sɛ na lewe ne saa mienu we kromfin Ghana deɛ yɛka kuma wuda na asene no deɛ jako kyɛ sɛ ɛno nso aba bɛyɛ nsɛm ne nkɔmmɔ bebree yɛpɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ na yɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ.
Entertainment review. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everyone and all.
It's time. Your favorite host.
24/7 with all your favorite music for you.
Okay, so I'll just go round. Richard, minim say ebia what in common way any baby and nam. Is it a normal? Idea I am fan so okay normal. Industries and come be say enjoy man koso. Ana see a sheni ka ho bibi.
Sa we twam and I think it's a Ghanaian phenomenon and yet film industry phenomenon. There's nothing like we in the general, or let me use the word, global film industry marketing. There's nothing like actor we. There's nothing like that. Ghana has seen a sad in the war.
I didn't think it is because I say me share a prime video sinibi avem say papa yaye papa baby ani ni tifie du still Sylvester Stallone
about 76 74 old man what are so kick ass movies, action movies like the trademark what are so Jimmy. So look at the Expandables. We use all the ranking from all the action genres together, and they are all working. They are in their 60s, 70s. Jumana from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000 to 2010, getting 2020, 2021. And the Jumano, there's until say be a nyame befra wa obeda ubewunu untimi expire ye Jumani say neti inti sa niema no I think say me hunu from marketers at that time Opera Square any sad no from my point of view me hunu sa niema no so be ekotwesini no ka so o be twesini no person de character way or bosswa ubenya market bia ka we dey we dey ni ho atwam starting from her we wan wajai no say we na oba so nti use no asana before na later on say be say we na eba so no na e market na kwala ono e de neighbor no wa push ono ama wa na ye ne twa no na kwala na bagidin na as against obia ka person ko use no abaya say tradition say omo na omo perform e 90s nim no omo atwam yaba 2000 upward 2010 they say kamia say Jackie Apia in the squad for so omo atwam yepe Felamo ni yoyo squad no ni akoye bibisa. It is not good for the industry because do Nigeria all age appears into omo movie ni open story a complete society in the story your stories na ga akoye say me think as fiction you didn't draw. Who was the whole story, especially the English films, say the whole story, no, young people are as say the whole world in Ghana no openyi bi animbi. Towards the age limit no within the 25 to the 35 honomu throughout the whole movie. That's openyi bi ni kromu ha. Yes, the way I hear stories no. Any ideology na diet seems say we mu omo ntwam tie ntimi fa omo nye adwuma biom. We must stop it. Cause your storyline is the same thing. You need genres, you need diversities, you need this kind of trailer, action, comedy, drama, romance. You need those open genres.
Okay.
Inti ama adi way survival. Survival in harming us because of one single genre. You play around it.
Okay.
Urban English films now. This grammar estate, East Legon estate lifestyle. Oko Kuma Udusua village, aka epic movie.
Yeah.
Lifestyle. It's acquire one thing. It's so be a so di nyamwa or somewhere. Na immune system no the same.
Me that's Richard Mesa about Sibio. My main call Arnold Mamintio Kakrai was and maybe I could do. I'm sure say I share some of the interviews, you follow some of them and say any ya and one here and only idea I'm person caution kakra. Because me person be focus so some of especially interviews ni bia obiti say big is a grante. In 70 bino one here say pure town ebi abeka say okay or time nipa no be on penase. But I want us to focus on the issue about where trim sadie no where is it coming from? Where trim okay I see adie nye trim and I think say Ahmachina na me share may go through some of my past videos and 2019 I think the date was 2019. I think it was 25th July. I don't know why I've forgotten the date. Again, I'm US and I'm called Lionel Richie concert. Sold out venue. And the concert was not just one concert, it was like a back-to-back concert. And me sure say Nanam Pedu ya na omo ye say Nanam Pedu ye concert wa na omo ye na the won't go. It won't be a sold out venue. The venue and these are ticketer people like Richie people go days, months and almost talk online ticket number 2. You understand? They don't say well like Richie no watch I don't idea no.
Well, comparison no air wide because we are comparing it your industry to industry well exposed understanding also no music lovers no stakeholders no etiase and so you would not actually get them saying say we him support based no so for every individual artist and that's how come you'd have a band like Rolling Stones, almost 90, 80, 90, 89, 80, but they still tour and get their crowd pepe. Because support base no for every individual act no ewo industry no mo tiase said there's nothing like we trim. However, there's also obia odinimre. The person is getting all the critical mentions. He's getting all the high profile shows. He's getting all the awards. Tap no industry practice. But you not actually get people actually come out and say we trim. But share system no and no defining. So Lionel is still Lionel. But he's not high profile Lionel kind of like you can want something you can drink once so you can 50 you understand. But he's still on the corner unyani gigs pepe unyani audience. But he's not running the show.
Honestly, who can't drink you with just in Mogo.
Yes.
Make when him say one of the shows me follow pa the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Ghana Accra me share.
Yeah.
In fact, me follow Power 105.1. Me follow mo pa and me share Now, in one of their discussions, maybe I may feel too much because, and I was like, wow, Abia, where are Bruce? Because some of the things are entertainment, and you know, say Breakfast Club,
yeah.
When Charlemagne the God or me, Angela Ye, DJ Musha, it's just like
what we do here.
Yeah, and some of the things they say in Yamomo,
yeah.
And if I was like, wow,
no, they are overly critical than what we do here.
We say if, but when we now say, I was like, wow. To say if say you had the uncle, and you're on a bedman and anti.
Yeah, bedman, no call just
put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
So put some respect on my name.
And only my grandma can say, you hear my feel you guys know. They did a show. Kanye, yeah, we know.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So me interview na Charlemagne Koka say, we a clown. Kanye or a clown.
Yeah.
All the teams surrounding him are clowns. Inti Kanye and Crawford didn't take it lightly.
Yeah.
It's just like Makase Shatawale a clown.
Yeah.
Then Bulldog Umo Ubia. So the guys came and they were like, they gave them their fair, but I said, look, I still stand by it. I said, you are
clowns.
You are Kanye is a clown. And no more drinks, you know.
No, seriously. I mean, for God, that's another subject because and no. So yeah, let me just go to what I was saying. Say they will not come out and say emphatically say we wait him, but the system actually defines itself. What I say, it's I say a lack of understanding. And I be like Richard they can we should nimbi muntino a bit me planning to come say we wait him. Boss, 2020, the winning best actor Oscar was Anthony Hopkins. Anthony is close to 90 or yeah. Morgan Freeman is still active.
Obi Bakwa Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood is still active. Liam Neeson is still active. De Niro is still active. Al Pacino is still active. You understand? Obia, like that recognition is there. Say role where the Al Pacino in the play. Liam Neeson still not his age. No, here action movies.
But is it the patrons or more? Yeah, tossing. Yeah, share. Yeah, show Majuma. Yeah, can because and interestingly, we share interviews. Yeah. So far, across and comedy across. Industry for na, you think they should know better? I'm not more say. Yeah. I not wait him. Wait him. Why not say idea because Richard can say marketers no opera time no.
Yeah.
Since the new opera square why not yes I
then any players na kasa. And then necessary because like I'm saying you don't need to come and say it. Let the system na kasa operate. Because let me give you another example. Also those times Danny Glover was on top. When it comes to black cop, white cop, was Danny Glover. He was a go-to guy. Then it came to Eddie Murphy. Then Chris Tucker. Then Chris Rock. You understand? So there's a go-to guy at a particular period. When it came to sci-fi movies, Will Smith was a black guy, go-to guy. If you don't get Will Smith to do a science fiction film, then you wouldn't. At a point, he was. Then they do maybe see Jamie Foxx. Now the black guy, the go-to black actor is Kevin Hart. But you see, nobody will actually come out and say Will Smith make him. You understand? But we all know, say at this particular moment, Kevin Hart is the go-to guy. Like he is virtually everywhere. You understand? Apart from at a point, Russell Crowe was all over the place, Gladiator. But now it's Chris Hemsworth. You know the Thor. Yeah.
And that guy is his name, Mama also.
Look, I say Chris Hemsworth, the big channel. You understand? Chris Abichano.
But now most of the films that are coming.
Yes. You understand? But you will not get an industry player come and say, Jake Gyllenhaal, who trims is here, Chris Hemsworth never was. No. The system Nagasano. But let's also recognize the fact say there's a period. There will definitely be that go-to guy Obia would want to use.
Okay, Diane, we are between stop this thing.
Sad discussion we are. And the players no should stop unnecessary because you see, the fans there you cannot stop them from saying it. In their homes, on social media, they would want to talk about who is on top, who is not on top. I mean, it goes on in that the black community, they discuss it. Almost discuss it extensively as who is really on top. But industry players no should not, because I mean, come on. And you're healthy. Yeah. Don't run yourself down. Because as Jason Stratham, at where he started from, he's still acting. You understand? If the market is not so, it is part of the industry. They know how to operate. But don't have industry players say we no, leave it to fans. Leave it for the system to run its course. Once you do that, you how? And for me, I think it starts from them. Because like he's saying, in Opera Square, your market has been okay. Yeah, some pace, no. Fans, they part of, like he said, part of whipping up the interest. We would definitely discuss it. We would definitely compare. And there will also be that go-to person. And no, so at this particular moment, this is the one who is winning. But leave it to us.
Stars.
Yes, leave it to us. And you don't engage. Because then you are being, like I say, as a personalized issue, who hating on somebody else. Leave it for Yang to do it and leave it for the industry to dictate.
So great. Mintio.
Well,
and me name say what are some of the videos, interviews, Nibia.
Well,
I think the painful be saying sometimes, when you're a bit of minimum education, sɛ wohwɛ nsɛm no bia bi ɔmo ka na wei ho atwam na wei no ate so na I don't know.
Kwasi, I've been saying something, say Mr. D Adebi for some time, make us say it looks like Ghana we have creative field, not creative industry. Because in the field no but when we talk of an industry, that is where we have the structures and the necessary plugs no. Nya anodi kan ade ba ko ande bia ye kan ye miss out of it. Bibia my friend say if you are a talent, you must have a management behind you. Meti Hansi is here on my phone. I just got a gig this evening for an artist. What am I saying? Artist not if you. On my phone right now, I just got a gig. Into who say no boha or chino boha, adichino boha. There is somebody behind the scenes who knows his way around our plugins no. Nyamoka si Hollywood. Ebia ubehu Anthony Hopkins and then or the management too. Yeah. What am I saying? Agents. Yeah. Or one agents. Agents ne juma ne say so kope juma ba. Say agents no wan kope juma ma. Or no agent no come better no agent no actor. Commission. Onye actor onim.
No, but secret. So I know what I'm saying. Na me ba be page me a secret gina o catch him so. Oh, Kwasi Aboagye no etwem. We no etwem.
Me ba. This is how it works. Or no agents no and some obey agents no. No you be our links. Show a menyama artist se CA. Ni organize show no menin wa link. Who you know? Enti no kwa kofa agency bi anaso do ho ko share agency bi mu a. E was so pay agency a omo links. Enye obia keke no ye agents anase obia bi agency a no de no ko share. No. You check the agency no omo track record. Agency nso no ewo baby a omo di omo ho akọ fix say okay. Unso umami adwuma na unso kickback nie. Should I say kickback? Unso commission nie. Yeah. Enti no industry a bibia link bibia enti wanya saa da bia ne betena ase enra Saka Brown omo ye interview bi no mo frɛ me ose Saka Brown say onye adwuma na ya manfo fine and besides Saka Brown, who is your agent? Who is going around lobbying the shows for you? Me minimum enti me ye bibia me frɛ. But you need a manager and I say an agency all call round all the
Saka Brown, sorry say my interrupter. Saka Brown Makai mini hands. So one of the issue stories now we hear.
One day we will discuss it. Some person the pim behind the scenes, but
some adjective few. Yeah. No, it's not. Okay. And I think he spoke the truth. And any pain in an ebeka. But Ghana for maybe so and TSC.
Who spoke the truth?
Saka Brown.
Oh, okay.
Yes, or can no crea. If he say any pain in a bit me I can. And sometimes, I met this friend no can be about entertainment. That show that every time. Then if people are bashing people. Interesting news of the America. Okay. She said, yeah. I said, that show that
bashing people.
But do you know the perception so about why bashing? Or see on TV show, but on Instagram. The only time show now catching attention is like it's about something what they put something on Instagram. A man for share something and that is our ordinary perception. But I mean that's just by the by anyway. Okay. But I'm saying Saka Brown said the truth or can clear and any pain in a bit me account. And it was one of the things I missed it. Is one of me. I saw say Brepin will revisit issues now.
Okay, but Kwasi, because one, they have not employed the services of a management team that will manage and promote their crafts. That is one point I am missing in our industry. Me sure bit is ABA Auntie Grace, she can still act. But who is lobbying for Auntie Grace?
Okay, but Socrates, I'm saying say Nyao Kano, yes, you know you are dreaming what I'm saying. So many managers, agents near there. But ye nim say within our settings. Even though no nye adia ye nyayanka yepe say ebia uni agent, uni manager. Enya no ni adia we advocating for. In fact, ye nyaya nanka system no structures like you're talking said who manager or agent no lobby for you.
Okay.
But system I pretty say no. Okay, they don't have. But why are you going around saying so Auntie Grace Mwetrim?
Because Auntie Grace Yantinin can be a wakotine baby and na obi fufro. What am I say? And na she's on everybody's face. If your doba has said Lutiena or bo one Enoch Katakra. Say Enoch and the deno emane ayi. Enoch
no what is xylophone okay.
Enoch was on also links with a lot of the producers around. Enoch obia say or as who say PA PM style bisa no every production be obeba beji abeboa or a PM good obeba beji abeboa and so hard working say another producer so beka so be use no but okwa one ne artist no abe lobby man my way role mame no a
polish no o lobby but obi nsu na machire and o say ohwatwem.
It happens everywhere. Hollywood, yeah, okay. When there is a script and a production be back out, agencies no more fighting for. Omoko lobby sa. And near more the back hit away. There is this book, Hollywood Super Sex. SEC sex. SECX. And now omoko about Marlon Brando. Production be no more be no director no say producer no so pe Marlon Brando. A man for a babe criticizing Marlon Brando Emma no. And yes small. Nature see ye kun aquano cry out of the production. But Marlon Brando fa kwen bi so etiminya role no.
And you say normal.
Eh normal.
E industry.
Eh normal.
Okay.
But who
you see if you send
no who artist no NSS o jaja ho. How are you promoting yourself in the face of your friend is saying the public no? Mo caras nene. Eba nsena rasnene eba app wantena sikwo o start ye niam bi ena say waba app boom sa nso na wo ye artist no ti ho a nso na so fa o per strategy a no team so nya team o nso mo push you music side e ho bebre they have teams who also go and lobby and fish out for productions for them intermediate I think say I'll blame the artists not the industry
me that say ola say on kasai
bra artist watch watchem say we actor no watchem but it's only limited to the mind of the orchestra no and yet industry no it so could be here can say Kwasi Aboagye actor we watchem is because one thing can tina adwene say watchem but the only way Bema secretary te can say obenya manager be an agent be or no bello be adwuma ma te ne oka but he needs her. So why are we still saying that? We are still saying that because he say ne no nipa Brian or they asem we abai Kojo ene like ni ho no. We are saying this because ayade ayaye ne dada and omo so abeto no omo so to aso na di ntia ne ye ne dada no na Richard so chire mu no matremu so wada say marketers me beto sini no minim de wo sini nim de oton sini na mame na ekye me ne wo sini nim etianam say minim de wo sini so me pede ajako me pede lewin wom because I don't know what is there and they didn't have any way of knowing what they were buying eti me pede ajako me pede lewin wom eti eba mo a marketer is o mo maka na twem they say women are so why because some people ask for their movies that was the whole problem aniwo. But if senka audience and your consumers a way of knowing the film they were buying even before they buy, knowing the storyline, I'm sure they would not go buying with names. Yeah, Jumano, Emma, one water. It is a one of Banoka say when we went in a mito sinina, na marketer no the ne statistics say women was so. Ebium semi producer me baby chesinin and asem was script na me pay and confirm on my yard. My whole, thinking or, the mental register of actors and what Ghana is so limited. Ebi ana Richard, ebetimi aye adewe, but let me refer to Richard cry because me entire who was sinimu. It will make us so watchem because the entire who was sinimu. That is your problem, no. You need the system is so porous to the extent that me ba be minim. It will be ana ni di meba meeting fast no. Na make my cast no my cast no kwansa no makase we say kra nanka Grace not betimi ayo but senka Grace not a war agent bia eko abe peche ne character na ma atomitrim etino obi a huntimi ntwam yemfa sad ni tuetrim but yen na ye kasa no yen na ya adwene no sabi eye so limited to explore and know say amanfo bi wo a o betimi aye adwuma no me sense su bi me kasi say Abraham mint na han kai Ghana actors or more this 60 years plus enyina etide ni din beba ma adwena no pe ma fa ebia ni din ba because many bonus so sini bi so a na ma me fa no ebia Richard nso cast no wo hu say sini tin refi no that is the problem the solution na ye penini industry need that form say no let's begin to build those structures let's have this agency thing let's have this management thing. Na yemfa ye no fa ensam build it. Na yen konkoja ma marketer for ne won moto sini to decide for us who is reigning. Because at the end of the day, sad decision no and the man actors no so bokosro. Because if more people are asking for Lewin adwuma doso then what nechi also they are more pressure they say they imagine 20,000 what beti no aba say they be obeti adwuma nipa pressure no so then their prices would go up. It's a whole system failure. Yes, but we can fix it now. So I'm a opportunity for us to fix it. Actors should have managers. Say it is a me actor. Me go for manager meet me Janica. But meet me no work say oh browdy and na sisika ba. I mean musicians no. Our managers no mobile interview. They don't pay them. But at least kakra biba ni nyina ni achedi. Ye ne say beboa. But look, finally abroche amuch omhuchem. But it's in the minds of the casting directors.
Mate, well, so you be din cry, you be na so I say yeah sorry crack up. Some about and I say Bobby shame and you King David where we cry and cabo. Yeah, by your kwa sir. Now change na Charles Kojo for Sudan Lumba 50, I think he's 57. Yes, na unse Lumba or ekobi omo support no fan base omo support Lumba omo sisi amenyabo that have fans amenyabo penoma ka arod na yakofa omo ba hanum say that have fans for share me hu foni bi a chese omo hyehyɛ inemo beye eyo fundraising oh I see fundraising Die Hard Fans Club of DL. Okay, so Isa Abubakari, your president, my Die Hard fans base for Daddy Lumba. Isa Atiminka. Emo akwaba so about entertainment review so.
So Mia Kwasi a darling boy.
Merci. Na Charles Kojo for 57 and fear edunum and soon winya me boy.
Yes, 57 years.
Okay. Me nim se me na bia ma dwen bia me refi kakra. Em se na woda afie no dede aba ho pa me boy.
Yes, now what done the heaven is city last 2 years na they did bound. But almost every year no they no account more.
Okay. All right. So omo a bia muti omo nim da ben pa na ye na woda no.
Na woda na ankasa 29th.
Okay.
Yes. And na woda 29th September.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So what happened is on that 29th, which was a Wednesday, but before then, they are starting a series of activities. And so they do Wednesday, 29th in Ankasa. And you be a grand cake cutting or Peace FM Studios and about 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you buy almost a donation. And so just to commemorate the day,
Okay.
Into Project 100, Kokoko Charity Foundation.
Okay, all right, that's good. And I'm on 5,000 Ghana cedis, my boy.
Yeah, my 5,000 Ghana cedis. Chairman General and Famua Foundation. Now, it's my power with regards to getting more incubators. No much at the Aboagye Ghana, especially Omamokwa Woswa, or when a premature babies and others.
Okay. Me hu mfoni ni bia yahyehyɛ nkonya kama say ɛwɔ baby menim baby a mo yɛ saa de we me hu sɛ mfoni ba ko so fundraising a mo pese mo de beto bars nti sɛ na nwumre mo yɛ party
nwumre yɛ dinner party a yɛ di raising funds e dia purchase bus yɛ no Armed Forces Mess, 37, behind Max Smart.
Okay.
There's a whole number of ECOSO.
Right.
They're observing a COVID protocol, and strictly by invitation. So you go online, then you will get your ticket. And we have all this. You're creating tickets for our ordinary members and a ticket for our guests. Okay. We do that online, so we have some numbers ahead of my onto that, and all this has been catered for. From 7 p.m. red carpet session at the Koso. Now program we have found.
Okay, yeah. Okay. And we know a man for here ticket to be an said yeah or here be.
Yes, you go online and then you get it. But your media partners here. There special dispensation and they say a darling boy say there is no need you are not creating that is the amount. I'm not say I'm not any opinion on the job say or push your my papa and to about Francis Socrates Safo wow Ola Munira Samubasia. We have already created that session for you as well.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And so for Muti people more especially die-hard fans be out in the Nijilumba home. Online on Becoin fan.
Online www.dfcl, that's Die Hard Fan Club of the local Google Cry, you see it.
Okay.
Portal, then quickly you follow all the direction there the now.
Okay. Charlie, Mumu is structured pa, or Muya structured pa.
Yes.
I don't know, Moka, Moka, or don't
Yeah. What we do is we do a lot of things underground. What you hear?
Yeah.
On the night, you saw your Kumasi. Kumasi on the night, I'm upon a year members empowerment program. You don't go through entrepreneurial skills and then soap making and others. At the members, and a panel. Now, and you made a fundraising. What you see,
okay.
We are doing all this just to project that and at the same time we give back to society. Say that the lumen and the say society. No?
Okay. All right. Isa, Charlie, nyame come home na and then you went to be bia enko boko ni yeso. Why?
Me that's a need the PSMia platform because yesterday me kai say na I question Aboagye life.
Yeah.
Look at you know and start here and all of that. So we like all the support. I know say we are much the deni papa but no mum that no man hold on.
Minya kra. Miss me that's papa nyame sure papa. Isa Abubakar yeah President my Die Hard fans the base for Daddy Lumba and now Oti in Kano. We buy Satan na me bo mobile spinning. Na ye ko tap one for pa fi and cry buy hey. Lumba nie. Teliza. Meso da kro ma twiro book. Eh say me de ma bra bo twiro book. Sa my member studio me ye ba be pon me bo ya pon sa na Arnold say minim say because of United Showbiz inti nya dia betumi akopay ti no.
Oh yeah. Maybe to me afa so we pon that around that time there why not?
Because Isa say my special invite.
Ye when
37 May so I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm some my special invite. Ni team na so create ne Ola yes.
You don't must say. Me ebo ma baso.
Yeah. So bus now I'm koto bus house on tia say fan base there je bus.
Omo de koye via bi no ma di disc na answer.
Hey, mama Die Hard fans for Omo fan base omo timi here.
Big ups to them. Big ups to them.
Well started. Go say you Google timi Google cry here.
I mean they are doing well. They are doing well, but
Ola are all out here.
I'm Google
and then like gentleman kind I think in the last 2 or so years anytime I did Lumba birthday baby I like the way you Ghana for your no radio stations bononyum throughout social media is all is buzzing with Daddy Lumba Yanyamo bia I mean Yanyamo a legends thing I think say it's good for me I think say refreshing pan the way I treated Lumba no and a few others no say I replicate for the likes of Kojuentri, Amachi and a few others now Ebeboa and then let's elevate it from just being airplay and just a conversation like Die fans for one year now some person would jabby be something monumental as a Daddy Lumba cry no anywhere you be okay way for Daddy Lumba need the keke but essentially Daddy Lumba is still active omoye on the side and it's no more projected in the long standing career and also to a certain level saying a year about Omkofomo Abuchia Lionel Richie example he's still active. First responsibility is to ensure saying the music career is on that level. That's fan base and that's what they priority I don't know. So the akaka they extra. But the topmost priority for the fan base is to project the person's career. Into more the other side is not more focused on so my advice on the more no.
Okay.
Oh, I am pastor more Google onyamo. Me started typing and the twice Die Hard fans of Daddy Lumba. And ma more tuning nyoma for videos in the dikai. And more Facebook fan page so Daddy Lumba Die Hard fans official group so oh and omo bomozin. Omo bomozin.
Okay. Na yapon yakoi unim say me na mini hai one of the story I'm here you be di hun komo na mon shase mon nyemu amoyi sa presidential pitch series no Charlie so great Okay, presidential pitch series. So after all this while, so many says Siniba could be also there. Oh, be obedient in Sika Baby Shame. Now, share kind story in the Bibia Fula company no support to know documentary be no mobile. Now, documentary in the crowd more year no. The reason why I'm more year is because the documentary is focused on agric.
I grew.
Yeah. And when I saw the story, I said, oh, to be a Ebenezer. Ebenezer. Hey! The presidential pitch series. No, so don't laugh.
I shouldn't laugh.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not laughing.
No, I don't. Have you followed the presidential pitch series? Any sikana musi e ba be penoni e be nya se dia.
$20 million.
I grow.
Ya no kwa no enye se omo di ni nyina ma omo. Ya chichem.
A Greek
over a period, yeah.
You'll be a Greek documentary who's your yesterday.
Oh, but documentary is film.
Oh, massa.
I'm
not saying it's not film. But you check out even company, you know the reason why they even gave the money.
So what's the next week?
Oh, there was the next week. Yeah, quite share I grew up.
And your mess is you. You're riding a couple. So get why now oh the morning say.
Because he man was a Makobo COVID pandemic.
Oh,
No.
Richard.
No, but
Uko America one for investment amba.
Yeah,
Oh, Jai. So better say ba. Richard.
Yeah,
when do you have a year investment?
Yeah, private,
Hey, never.
In the first series, no, I hotel no cry cry. Alisa na
Moving Pig. Anna Kempinski. Moving Pig no man. Okay. Presidential pitch series. President Baobio.
Moya na do say yo.
Yeah.
Secret muna mo didi enim na moya sa
Sure, also on few cry akobo pani.
Richard, my employer now they need to be chat to cry.
I think I always say that there's hope for the growth in the industry that we are expecting. There's hope.
Oh.
Yeah, there's hope.
Okay,
So that's why I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's hope. The film industry will never die. The struggle.
You are the hope for the industry. Socrates does not believe in. He doesn't think you are.
No,
the
that's a ideology based on his belief system. I believe strongly, sir.
Now Socrates, why didn't get up here because he does. Your ideology say I need to. Minimal control Socrates. Oh yes, sir.
And I said, only says your only personal me. I can answer.
In a girl and commit me actually.
But me cry come here with someone say, why is it that anytime there's Obi disagree so so yeah, I didn't watch the girl pen. I was going to ask myself.
Say met me no watch a BBA, but meet me no chop me back.
Now me say now going forward every week be a be say BBA me okay, oh dear. I'm fancy.
Yeah, I can see
I know, did you have a debate chat to
Debbie.
Okay, all right. Now we need to see because people say what who could you last week go?
Yeah. Me call a year or body.
Okay.
Yes, my uncle. John Holland.
On say me cry my boy.
Aboagye, me sure. Yes, me call year or body. So me chair body for you now.
Who come my fans?
Hey, easy. What's you?
Star back town. And I was say, hey, say what? Okay, hey, say you no. Hey, radio that's you.
But sanka say ope oya satawale dey view. We nya be 5 cities and 1 cities nanka.
Oh, we say movie no yen sheda yen fa yen show ha. We be na be low key sa na ko.
Guys, yeah be. We
do you see a Sako Devi be no convertible mu?
Yeah, fans be or two sikaka krem.
But o kan Sako Devi, you know. Honestly speaking, there's something about Sako Devi I want to say. And I think Sako Devi in recent times he's the only artist me who said what gire no ho afa promotion serious me who said D Black but by far I think in recent times and I'm encouraging Obi to say shatter Stone Boy so
Anglonga Junction
yes and but I think Sarkodie did more countries.
Yeah, I think so.
Why more countries?
Difference, no, yeah, or no, they call other countries no, to actually do it. Other countries.
Yeah. But how many countries? I think I could only count 3.
And only idea in Premier say, yeah. No, people say, now, then Ghana for Muslim Jim Ike, one radio stations, baby, and I'm saying, yes, that's Nigerians for. This is what Socrates New Land was so Faye, Wamso Richard Mo.
Yes, you're there.
Some years in an arm to happen.
Young Nigeria.
They invaded there.
You're Nigerian, Friday and Nantia.
Yate, you ever try?
Yeah, so me, I
so can you hear me name to send American question?
Oh, but I said no, but let's not make it seem as if saying you be down. I mean, some of these things have been done before.
No.
Yeah, to Germany, US, UK, and all that. We've gone to show films there.
Nyomubeya visa connection. Nyomubeya visa connection. Kwa to Germany. This no my visa connection.
Oh, baby, I have fun. We are okay. Omutia next time you come, make us say. Oh,
Omun teaching.
Oh, okay.
Omun teaching. Salamat Painto, Sammy K, Omotame Chia, Digimediane de Bremo, Peter Square was on social media. Made the Munina say, made the Halifax and so I see meaning on him say what name of my man. Now, and then messages, you know, earlier part, Namu Bosso created cheaper, Dodona, Namu say more bonnet. Made a must say, Maba, and Timotamenka. I mean, Shram, where you are no Shiamo Nita Fem so. Near Kakudi politics won't come on. Kwasi Aboagye din Richard Boating oya open your da FDG Giano another someone be do Ola Michael and yeah Secret Safo Mami Njemu ma minia King David obetwa so abada dem so no nim se maba one time in Kwasi Aboagye nie da me ba no me chia brochiri for omo show me mo me ko
Rip off the knob.
Peace FM. Peace FM.
One with TV way, a smart 8K. You Netflix, it's on YouTube, and I feel so you go. And you send the boss to be go. Come up, young Conquer promo. It's a more price no, easy. Oh, machine way, energy saving. It's on keeping me no fresh, side by side. Fridge ni, freezer so ni. Now we man told. Come young Conquer promo. We told TV no at easy price. And you do we so check. Wow! Come young Conquer promo. Abusafo ni fi kura betwa manum 6 burner gas oven. Ne bo fofofo. Me to any assign chairman rice cooker. Come atiti home appliances ne so. Na chede ne de bebre. Menyamu blender. Menyamu kettle. Masenya mu microwave ovi kafa vien koko promo no ayese wakoto anwamo nya cho banku ni na aka ho chochofocho aduane ye de kuhwegu ajimada serve side dia
Fresesia 0500 000 105 and 0500 000 106 na ka fam de aye dankasa.
Peace FM. Tune it in, turn it up. Peace FM. And rip off the knob.